what's?
I'm gonna turn on audio in game.
Who's this character? She looks familiar.
Oh, yeah. So you notice I changed my wallpaper.
Yeah, yeah. Who is this?
She's from Azumanga Daioh.
There you go. That's the character. Like that's that angle. God, I forgot how fat of an ass and hips she has.
Yeah. So this is the cursed angle. So let me tell you. And actually, if you look at the stream title, you might also see something funny.
Hey, let me see. The stream title. Let me get it. Let me get into Twitch real fast on my phone.
Sure.
That's how I look at the
Yeah,
the
oh,
chat.
fine.
See, did you post it already?
Yes. Well, I'm going
I don't
to.
see. Oh, okay. You and your boring looking ass. Bro, you always look so goddamn sleepy in that model.
Really?
Yeah, you look freaking tired as hell. Look at you, like you have your eyes half open and all that.
Maybe I didn't calibrate it, so let me do that.
There you go. Now you look kawaii as fuck.
I am looking away, so that's the other thing.
Okay, so I'm saying, like, you look tired as fuck in that model.
I didn't calibrate it, so that's one thing. And the other thing is, like, yeah, if I look away, it doesn't know what to do.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, let me post it in my server.
Oh, that's right. We didn't get to talk about the Nintendo Direct either, huh? Did we? No, we didn't. That's right.
There's nothing much. I have already talked about it on stream. I mean, games being released, people are happy about them. Everyone says it's like super big. Like, okay, it's weird. I don't find that Nintendo Direct was like the biggest thing since sliced bread, but at the same time, I'm an idiot. Like, it's weird. I say myself, yeah, that Nintendo Direct wasn't really that big, but then at the same time, I'm like, you idiot, Pikmin, Metroid, and Skyward Sword, or not Skyward Sword, Zelda was shown. It's like, what are you talking about?
Don't get me wrong, it wasn't like huge ass like reveals and releases.
It was stuff we already knew, yeah.
It's already new, but like it's just, but like there's just so. We'll talk about it more we'll talk about it more once the stream properly starts. But like there's a bunch I want to talk about. Like, but we could talk about your work stories first, and then like there's a couple things I didn't want to talk about. God damn it, Twitch! Why do you have 2 unskippable ads?
I don't know why it does that.
And when the Sprite changed their logo from just a green bottle to like, oh, it's Sprite Zero. Never mind. I forgot that Sprite Zero has like a clear bottle instead of the green bottle. Bro, you look high as fuck right now.
Oh wait, did you get the? Wait, you're talking about Sprite the drink, right?
Yeah, Sprite. Yeah.
Oh, so you had that effect too, huh?
What effect?
So, when I was visiting Reno, and I was with Chair and everything, I looked at a Sprite bottle and it was like, huh, that's weird. They changed the design. It's now clear. And like Sprite, like that's weird. The Sprite's supposed to be green or something. Why is it clear? And then like they told me like, dude, Sprite's colorless. There's no color in it.
Yeah, like no, I mean I always knew that Sprite was clear. It's just like it was just weird that the bottle was clear. It was like, oh wait, it's Sprite Zero.
Oh yeah, Sprite Zero is clear bottle. So yeah, that's what threw me off. In Reno, apparently, like the regular Sprite is just like that.
Weird. That's so strange because even like the Sprites in Mexico, like they like the glass bottles are green as well. I don't know. It's weird.
Yep, it's weird.
Let's see.
When you're used to a company's color for so long, it's weird when they don't do it anymore.
Yeah, and apparently they got rid of Sierra Mist. Like Sierra Mist got replaced by another type of like citrus flavored, like lime flavored type of drink now.
Oh.
So it's not like it doesn't matter to me. Sprite was always better than Sierra Mist, anyways. Even though Sierra Mist had those funny ass commercials with that one action figured black dude. You don't remember those commercials?
I don't think I was watching commercials at that time, actually, now I think about it. Yeah, so I wouldn't have seen it even if I wasn't on
it
that
was back in
time.
the day when Saturday morning cartoons were still a thing.
Yeah,
Oh man,
I wasn't there.
those were days.
Oh, Ark, though, there's something I needed to add from the wallpaper you're looking at right now.
Oh, let's see.
Okay, look at that, stare at that, and then look at what I sent you in DMs.
God damn, they just put a lot of detail in that certain part, didn't they?
No, that's a fact. That's someone made that. That wasn't official.
Oh, I'm about to say, like, damn.
Yeah.
They really got her kicked up and they have a certain part, like all sorts of freaking.
Yeah, no, that's unofficial. That's just like letting us see an angle they wouldn't show us.
Because they were pussies back then.
I found that, so the Azumanga meme thing, it came from just, what's it called? So, you know, Chair talks about a thing called Vortex Gallery.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a tournament kind of deal, and they have a ton of games in it. Chair competed in a lot of games, but he wanted me to compete in a couple as well. I denied those though, except for one, Azumanga Puzzle Bobble.
Puzzle Bubble.
Yeah, it's Puzzle Bobble, but it's a skin. It's with the Azumanga Daioh characters. They made a spin-off cabinet based on that anime. And so it's like, you know what? I played a Puzzle Bobble. Sure, why not? I'll join in and I'll just see how it goes. I won the tournament.
Oh hell yeah, bro!
Yeah, like my mind.
What did you win though?
I won like $22.
Hey, not bad.
So I went into the tournament being like, I'm probably gonna lose. Like, people who join tournaments are obviously really good. I just play this casually. I ended up winning.
Hey, bro, this shows that you're not really that much of a casual player, are you?
I guess. So now I know to join up in Puzzle Bobble tournaments from the future, because yeah, it was fun. It was definitely fun, but man, it was just really funny. So yeah, when I beat the tournament, Maple posted that picture, and it was like the cursed image because it was from a bot. It was like from a Twitter account called like Daily Azumanga Daioh Screenshots, and that was like the cursed image, just like her staring you down, where you could see like her literal cheeks behind her.
Like, she really has that fat ass and hips, so I don't blame her.
I think it's only in that shot though. You get like, it happens. The one shot where it's lewd. Anyway, and that's just where I just like say that as the, like, I saw it and it's just like I liked it so much. It's like, all right, that's my new wallpaper.
Mine now.
I got mine.
Why not the ass one?
Why not the ass one? I mean, I don't think that would work as a wallpaper though, because it's not as wide.
Yeah, that's right. It's not as wide.
It's not widescreen, unfortunately. Rip.
Ripperoonie. Cadaverific.
Ow, my thumb hurts. I don't know why my thumb hurts internally. Anyway. One more thing before we start. Hang on, I was gonna go over something. Azumanga Daioh, and then you know what? We'll get into the game now, and I'll talk to you. I'll talk work stories in a bit.
All right.
So let me transition. There you go. Okay, got game audio, got PC audio. Let's start.
Vámonos. Goddamn, we already collected 2 of the flames already.
Oh god, you're allowed, Ark. Can you speak again?
What was that? No.
Can you speak again?
Yeah, I'm talking.
Okay, I think I'll set it there, and then I'll up the music volume. Okay, that should be fine. Sound effects are normal. Okay, so the other thing, Ark, have you noticed, there's something else. Did you notice my profile picture at all?
Of course I have. You sent me the video.
Okay, that anime, what do you think of that anime?
It's so weird. It's so, like, weirdly good. I don't know how to explain it more than that.
Well, you're not wrong. That's a correct. That's my same sentimentality as well with it. It's oddly good, and that's why I keep saying, like, oh, this music's actually loud. Let me lower the volume again.
Yeah, it kind of is actually.
No, that should be fine. So freaking I feel like the anime's plot is
Still a bit
mostly
loud.
for a front. What?
Or no, actually, wait. It might be on my end here. There we go. Okay.
Alright.
Hey, go ahead.
I feel like the anime's plot is kind of like a front to what it's trying to do.
Which is
So obviously the surface of it is what everyone says, it's a boy turning into a girl, right? That's like the entire synopsis. But I feel like the actual plot is a little sister trying to make sure her brother doesn't go into the neat life and like save his life, basically. Like that's the actual plot.
ah, okay.
It just has the whole you know, gender, what's it called? Gender, what's the
It just like it has like the gender. It has the gender. It has the gender bent to like give it more of a catch.
Yeah. What Oliver told me too was like, gender bender stuff is like not uncommon, but it's the probably one of the unique animes where the main character actually doesn't want to do it.
Yeah, I mean, the guy who was enjoying his life being neat.
Yep. I'm gonna sit down so I can recover health, and then I'm gonna ask Fee what to do next.
Oh, jeez.
I like the anime presence. I remember just watching the first episode, just expecting like shenanigans, and then like being like, "Oh my, hang on, this is actually like a really well thought plot." Like this.
It
like,
is though. It's strangely well thought out. And I like I said before, the animation is way too good for what it is.
Yeah. Oh, it's because KU
Like holy
worked on it. Of
shit!
course it's gonna be
Like
great.
not only with the boob physics, bro, but also how they eat the pizza. You saw that gift about the pizza, right?
Yeah, no, KU was working on it, and I think some of the people that's working on that Onemai also worked on DIY anime, which is also just as smooth. So yeah.
I mean, goddamn, like I gotta watch more of it. I think I'm up to episode 4 right now.
Yeah, there's episode 7 and counting, so be sure.
Yeah, I need to catch up to it. Because I just been so I just been so enthralled with Fire Emblem Engage.
Of course. Everyone's.
I'm doing like all the side.
Emblem
I'm doing
Engage.
I'm doing all the side quest shit right now.
Everyone talking about Fire Emblem, of course.
Of course, and now that the DLC is out, like shit, and I got more to do.
Yep. Meanwhile, I gotta go get the Splatoon DLC because oh my god, they're bringing back in Incopolis. So here's the thing about the Nintendo Direct arc. Splatoon DLC, a lot of the new games that caught my eye, and a free game actually that I'm curious about. There is what's the other one? Oh, so there's a Bridget cosplay on a website. It's like on sale, and I'm like very much debating whether or not should I not? Should I?
A what?
A
what?
Bridget
What
cosplay.
Wait, like a whole ass like the dress and everything?
Yes.
Even the flamey hands?
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think it has the wig.
Damn.
But it's basically the outfit, and like it used to be 100, and now it's like 60.
God damn.
So I'm thinking like, should I?
Do I want it? Do I really want it? Like,
I went to the wrong spot. Damn it, I forgot.
where are you supposed to go again?
Down here. It's like where that broken bridge is.
Ándale.
Yeah. Nice.
I love how they just roll forever too. They just keep rolling until they hit a wall.
Watch this. Watch this. Watch this, you stupid bastard! There you go.
What was that? What was I supposed to watch?
Watch this!
There you go.
It goes to show they do react to what you're doing, so they can't they do.
Yeah, there's not random. They actually react to your shit, somewhat.
Yeah. But yeah, a lot of things to buy. I got my paychecks from work finally. I actually. So,
Oh yeah.
It's funny because I thought they were gonna give it to me, or like do it automatically. They didn't. Oh wait, hang on! I just realized we're near right now. Let's do Thrill Digger.
No. Wait, so was it automatic or was it paper checks they give you?
It was paper, but the thing is, they never even gave it to me. I had to ask to receive them.
Oh
so
wow!
I asked the coworker, and they're like, "Did you not ask for them to get it for you?" And I'm like, "No, I thought they were gonna give it to me." So they went and grabbed.
What kind of store do you work at?
Fucking, I don't know. But apparently now I had two at the same time, so that's not gonna look.
Well, now you have double the months.
I have double the money. Yeah, this is where I'm supposed to go. There was a bird statue here all along with the MB.
Ah, kidoki.
Oh, someone
What was I
said me.
going to say though?
Oh,
I have
Lolly
a
for
I have a,
once.
what was that?
This isn't Lolly for once. Knowing sent
Well,
me,
what is it?
Sent me a booby picture.
Ooh, show me.
Okay.
It's rare that Naween sends booby.
So like you guys send each other stuff too.
Not really. It's just like, but knowing Naween, yeah.
Oh shit, feed.
Oh, this one. I see this one. It's just fidget spinner.
Yeah.
Wow, this artist though, like, this artist, I swear to God, is, I don't even know how to, like, he just draws like big boob like schoolgirls that like in this just amazingly.
Don't underestimate me, Fi. I played Rhythm Heaven.
Is this really even considered a rhythm game though?
No.
Exactly. Ah man, so much more they could have been done with the harp. I'm sorry, I just don't like her face there. It just looks so static. That's like the one time, like the one face I just like despise that she does.
That's your sword into the center of the market. Open the way for a new silent realm. Of course, for you, of course. Let's go.
Vámonos. So I guess I'll talk about a bit about the one work story I had.
I fucked up.
What? Oh,
I fucked up.
God damn it, Cody. So I was in the bad part. I was like in the baddish part of Denver, like marking shit.
Oh, yeah?
And around that area there was these two geese, and they were just vibing and shit. It's like, oh cool. I walked
when you
around
say vibing, I think they're like bobbing, like they're moving around like the
Just
Shiba
bobbing.
duck.
No,
like
you know they're like just eating grass and shit. You know how they are.
they're
eating
just
grass.
dancing.
They were just eating grass and shit. Like they were just having a good time.
Yeah.
I just did my shit. Walked past them a few times, expecting at least one of them to like try to attack me, but like nah, they were just vibing.
Yeah, they don't care. They know if they threaten you, you will run away. It's
No,
so
I
weird.
actually-
Isn't it so weird that the geese or the gooses like of that kind of stuff like are one of the most threatening animals? Like so much that even big animals get afraid of them.
Exactly like cows because because it's so foreign that to giant animals that just these little ass animals would stay put. But Cody, if you ever no, this actually happened to me once. I actually did get attacked by a geese. You know what's the best way to stop them?
What? How?
You grab them by the neck.
Oh yeah, that's their general weakness.
Yeah, you literally grab them by the neck. They can't do nothing to them. I literally grabbed him by the neck and just threw him off, and he just flew away.
So yeah, I watched Tearsu, and they were saying like, yes, the goose's like best, the worst weakness, like is it best or worse? I guess depending on.
Like they're like
their biggest weak point is their neck.
Yeah, their
Hands
neck
down.
essentially.
You grab their neck. It
felt weird. It felt weird too because it felt kind of fluffy because of their feathers they had there. But yeah,
That's fine. There's a tear right down there.
Why are you crying though?
I mean, I'm crying.
You said there's a tear down there.
Oh yeah. I react too slow. Fucking the phantoms in Phantom Hourglass and Twilight Princess react faster.
They did though.
So about this whole like running and everything, something happened actually recently.
What's up?
So there's a new game that released recently called Pizza Tower.
Oh, I see. There's like people like just running like crossover shits off for some reason. I don't understand.
Do you want me to explain to you why?
Yes, please. I just don't understand why there's so many crossovers things going on.
Right, because this surprised me. In the second world or the second floor, I guess. I went into a level and straight up So there's like a you know how Hand in Time had like these title cards for every level?
Yeah.
So Pizza Tower does the same thing, and straight up the title card for that level was like Mort's Funny Farm featuring Mort the Chicken.
Wait, Mort.
You know, this terrible PS1 game called Mort the Chicken.
I never heard of Mort the Chicken actually.
It's a very well-known, infamous game for being very bad. And there he was just there as a guest star, Mort the Chicken.
Wait, so people just took that and just like, oh, let's just throw this man into every like game then.
Yeah,
that's what happened?
Yeah, just because it just had the title card of like, well, okay, it's not just that. Mort the Chicken is an actual power-up. When you get him, you have a different moveset, so it is like gameplay-wise important. But it's just funny that because of that one title card of being like featuring Mort this character, everyone else like started doing that where it's like featuring the Demo Man from TF2, featuring what's the stupid one? Celeste, or no, not Celeste.
And then freaking Hoops did like, oh he's gonna be meeting like the Italian ship fleet from Azur Lane. I'm like,
yeah, because he's Italian. That made perfect sense. I love that.
It's like, what the? I thought it was just a little joke thing he did. I didn't even think about it.
No, it's a huge meme deal going on right now where everyone's just making crossover pictures with. By the way, the main character's name is Pepperoni Spaghetti. Peppino Spaghetti. Peppino Spaghetti.
Bro, that's almost as bad as Pizza Pasta from the first Punch-Out game.
Yeah, his name. There's a character. There's this pizza face thing that literally says, "By the way, did you know your name is Peppino Spaghetti? That's unfortunate."
Peppino Spaghetti. That is unfortunate, I guess.
Yeah. I forgot you can actually walk this, like, there's tiers this way. I thought they were only, like, on the slide. By the way, about the slider realm, I only remember the slide part. I don't remember that you explore actually everything else.
Really?
I only remember the slide. I thought that's where most of the tiers were. I'm such a stupid idiot.
It would have been really a sucky trial if all the tiers were on the slide.
I know, but my memory said it's like, yep, all of them are on the slide. That's it. This is an easy one.
Cody, you and your memory, man. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, you need to get that checked or something.
I get it checked, sir. There is a peanut in your brain. Oh, that is your brain.
Oh, sir, there's a crayon lodged in your brain.
That it's supposed to be there. It helps.
Oh my god! Man, that's a reference. That's a reference.
Is that a bad thing?
What?
Crayon in brain?
Well, when Homer got the crayon removed from his brain, he actually gained a few IQ points. So, yeah, it's pretty bad because he actually became smart after that crayon was removed from his brain.
So, to finish off about Pizza Tower, good game, very fun. Some people aren't gonna like it though, and I'm okay with that.
No, clearly, but it's just so funny and baffling that people just took that one little ass reference and just like made a whole ass just meme about like, oh, crossover gets with everything.
That's just what happens. I'm gonna. So, do you know what Pizza Tower is, Ark, in general?
No, what kind of game is it?
So it's Wario Land 4. If you know what Wario Land 4 is.
I don't think so.
So Wario Land 4 was a game made in the Mario Land series from the Game Boy Advance. So, like, the timeline goes, it was Mario Land, where Mario saves Daisy, and then Mario Land 2, where you save Mario's castle, which makes no sense.
Apparently Mario has a whole ass castle, and we never really touched upon that again, huh?
So, Mario Land 2, you save Mario's castle from Wario, and then the series oh, right, I forgot! You don't have this you don't have the fucking sailcloth!
So how the fuck does he get up here, then?
I don't know why Nintendo didn't just put that in there. I don't know why, but they legit just didn't put that in there. By the way, you can actually walk in here since it's a stairwell.
I mean, you're an intangible spirit right now.
Yeah, I just find it so weird that they didn't even bother like putting that in his model. Like there's like just let it mean nothing. Oh right, I forgot that's water. I didn't see that.
I'm surprised they don't just turn the fuck around and just do like a slash team turn.
Yeah. So the reason why I'm bringing up Pizza Tower right now is because it does remind me of this gameplay we're doing right now. So okay,
Really?
Mario Land 2 introduces Wario, and then becomes Wario Land. Wario Land 1 is Peach's statue has been stolen. You need to recover it, and then you get the reward money for Wario, so he can make his own castle.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Wario Land 2. Huh?
I didn't know there was like a timeline like that.
Yeah, I know, it's weird. Wario Land 2, I don't know the plot of Wario Land 2, but it's a plot. Wario Land 3 was... Wait, which one was... Or wait, was Wario Land... Wario Land 1 was the first one, then 2, then 3. Fuck, I don't... Man,
God damn it, Cody, why is your model so cute when it's trying to think?
So, okay, those are... So, Wario Land 1, you are introduced to Captain Honey, or Captain Syrup. I forgot her name.
Yeah. The Captain Syrup, like the big booby pirate.
Yes. Though she actually did not have big tits until Wario Land Shake It. You can think the anime... I went the wrong way again!
Uh-oh.
But
I mean,
yeah.
hey, the animators knew what's up, so I don't blame him.
Yeah, the animators is an actual anime company. I think they're
actually. I forgot which one though. Fuck, like,
I forgot
it was
which one.
the
Well, yeah, it was a very big anime company, and that animated Wario Land Shake It. Very ambitious game. Sadly, didn't.
Very ambitious.
Alright. Okay, Wario Land 2, same gameplay. Wario Land 3, same gameplay, kind of. Wario Land 4 is what people love the most because
that's like
I didn't even
the
play the cutscene.
I know, right? It's just like, nope, you're nope. We're not gonna even give it to you this time.
I think because I was in the slide, I don't know.
I think you went the wrong way again.
No, it's fine. You fucking jerk. Oh, I took damage from that.
How though?
I don't know. I was holding front forward and everything.
Bro, how? How is he doing this without the sailcloth?
So, Wario Land 4 is the big one. It's the one that's the most popular. So that gameplay loop, what that is about is Wario just wants treasure. He finds a newspaper that has located a hidden pyramid, and he goes there to basically grave rob everything.
I mean, Wario. That's Wario, right?
Yep. So he goes. And yeah, the whole game is just stealing treasure. So you take these, gems, you fight bosses, typical stuff. The main mechanic, the biggest thing, obviously you have the shoulder tackle and the running and everything like that, and throwing. Those are all big Wario things. The biggest thing about Wario Land 4 is the time limit.
The time limit.
So when you enter a level, everything is normal. You can play it as long as you like. You can explore as all you like. But to exit, you need to hit a frog switch and then go back to the entrance to leave. The thing is, once you hit that froggy little switch, a bomb is placed, and now you have a timer ticking down. If that timer goes to 0, you have a chance to die and have to restart the entire level.
Yippee.
Anyway, we got some earrings. Link looks pretty hot and red.
Nice. Which is dumb as hell because I still in the thing that he could have been burned up at any other time when he was nearby the lava. But what the fuck ever, right?
Yeah, that's just how it is. Anyway, now we've finished that. Let's go play some okay.
What the bro? You got launched in there.
That's what I deserve.
Let's see what I guess we could start talking about what at least what I thought of the Nintendo Direct.
All right,
because clearly you talked about it in extent in the other streams.
Sure. First, let's ask for what our objective is. Tell us, Fee.
Of course.
Let's enhance your sword. There's an effort you can reach your arrows with the other problems. You need the fire shield earrings she got from the child of the volcano. I knew that. I knew she was gonna say that. I was just hoping she said something funny or something.
Bro, she's 5. She never has anything funny.
She did have stuff funny to say. It's just like what she said is correct and helpful. I was just thinking do you remember a time you almost burned up into a Chris at one point? You fucking jerk.
God damn, you literally just slid all the way fuck down.
Yep. I'll finish my thought of Pizza Tower really quick though, because I haven't even explained like what that game was for you.
Go ahead.
So that's the main mechanic of Borderlands 4, a timer. If it reaches 0, you start losing money, and if your money hits 0, you lose and you have to restart the level. So you have to memorize the level, and then when you hit the switch, run back from it and like go to the entrance as fast as you can. I'm calling you a fucking jerk, Valkyrie. Hi, Valkyrie. I love you so much. Whenever we're going on a date, for Pete's sake. How you doing?
Hello, Valkyrie.
So that main mechanic was brought over to Pizza Tower. It was inspired by it. It had a lot of refining to do. And yeah, it's the same thing. There's no throwing in that game though. Throwing was removed. You now just the main mechanic is running, tackling, breaking blocks, finding pizza toppings instead of treasure. And yeah, instead of money, you also just gain the score. And wondering, well, that seems kind of lame. Why are you just collecting the score instead of like actual money? There's a reason for that. Instead, like in Borderlands 4, the whole money thing was Dito. I don't know what you're talking about, Valkyrie. By the way, I love you. How you doing? How's your day been?
Hello, Valkyrie.
So money was just used to play mini games that will give you tokens so you can make the bosses easier. It's all right. However,
it's alright.
Yeah. In Pizza Tower, they replaced that with points. And the reason why they did it with points instead of money, and if you think that's less interesting, is for one very specific reason. You see, I'm going the wrong way, I realized. Again.
I mean, wasn't there an air shaft?
Yep, there was. I needed to go there. Deato? I don't know.
Deato?
Dio!
What does that mean?
No, just kidding.
El Tío Snoop Dogg. That's actually a real ass phrase right now. El Tío
Really?
Snoop Dogg.
Oh.
Yep. It's because Snoop Dogg has just been like doing so many collabs with so many like not just only like Spanish rappers, but like the Spanish like Mexican music in general. People just started calling him El Tío Snoop.
Jeez, alright, that's fair. Oh yeah. I was trying to say date with a Japanese ask. Oh, I see. Unfortunately, not Japanese, so I didn't get that. Cute. Cute, Valkyrie.
Oh, I'm sorry, Valkyrie, that you failed. No, I'm sorry.
Okay,
I'll give you
I'll finish my thoughts, and then I can talk about the Nintendo Direct. So,
go ahead.
The score system is instead based on a ranking. So the more score you have, the better ranking you have. And it encourages for you to have a flawless run. So basically, trying to beat the level by keeping your combo the entire time, because there's a combo system, and just getting everything all at once. Or in Borderlands 4, you kind of like didn't have to do that. You could do it. You can do it like, you know, you could get one piece of the treasure and get the rest the second time. In Pizza Tower, it's encouraged to get everything at once while keeping your combo and doing the level twice on exits. It's very strange, but it's super addicting.
Interesting. All right.
Now, finally, Ark, talk about your Nintendo Direct opinions. Oh no, you're going into a flame war! You're bursting in flames! Everyone's disagreeing with you!
Oh no! Oh my god, but the
magical
earrings.
Good thing you have magical earrings, so no one on Twitter can disagree with you.
It's a good thing that Link does look good with earrings, so there you go.
It's also a good thing that since you have these earrings, Ark, no one can flame you on Twitter.
But they can ratio you.
That's true.
Unless you do the counter ratio.
Alright, Ark, tell us about your Nintendo Direct thoughts. Valkyrie, you too, if you've seen it, or even if you don't watch Nintendo, I don't care. I want to listen to your thoughts anyway.
So, first off, I think when it comes to overall Directs, I think I'll give it like one of my favorite ones so far. Like, but at least I've seen it in a while. Because this just like it just showed so much, like, you know, like the DLC for Fire Emblem, the DLC, like, okay. We'll talk about the DLC for
ratio
for
this
Xenoblade.
pants grab. Oh my god, Valkyrie! I didn't think we were gonna go that far already on the first date. I'm okay with it though. You're free to continue.
God damn. Anyways, I'll talk about the Xenoblade DLC in a bit because there's just so much. There's a bit to talk about there. And then they showed off they finally showed off Advance Wars coming out, which is kind of exciting. I don't know. I think I might pick up Advance Wars.
Advance Wars seems to be a classic favorite.
Yep, it's made by Retro Studios. You know, the people No, not Retro. Shit. Who's the people who make Shantae again?
Or one forward or something.
Yeah, Way Forward. Yeah,
Way Forward.
it's made by. It's being remade by them. Like, god damn, you could totally tell by the animation, the way they draw shit. Oh my god, that's so
Did,
good.
did they upgrade anyone's bus size?
Yeah, they upgraded that redheaded chick. They
Of
definitely
course.
upgraded her and the blonde chick. They're like a lot of people got upgraded there.
I've not actually seen a direct SMH. What are you doing, Valkyrie?
Damn.
You know, the guy in blue is just a better Rex.
Wait, which guy in blue?
In Advance Force trailer, I think he's the guy in blue. I forgot. Go for some reason.
Don't you mean in red?
Is he red? I thought he was blue.
Yeah, he's red. Bro, you're thinking of the buff dude.
Oh, okay, yeah. Blue guy is just a better. No, he's. That's dumb.
Get that, Cody. Now you're all confused.
I'm an artist. I know colors.
Oh, sí, yo soy un artista. Yo sé mis colores. That one shot guy was definitely in blue, not red. God damn. Sí. Just fucking Cody.
What was this water here for again?
Not sure. It's just there.
Hmm.
Maybe it's just there for like scenic, because people who were able to make it through the flames can like dip themselves here.
I feel like this is gonna come up in the side quest soon. I think, but I don't know. It's just
I don't think so.
because I vividly remember using a bottled water on it, or maybe that was just me being weird.
I don't think so. That's just me though.
All right.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, and then let's see what else. Well, then they showed off a whole bunch of like Then they showed off. Wow, shit. Why am I blanking right now? The one thing that really caught my eye was the remake for Metroid Prime 1. People were expecting them to just like a simple port, like the trilogy, but I think this is better. Just remaking Metroid Prime 1 from the ground up. I mean,
Do you have
making it better.
Do you know why they remade Metroid Prime 1? I have a feeling on why.
Because they're still nowhere close on finishing Metroid Prime 4.
Not just that, but I think, and hear me out, Ark. This might be extremely angry people. I feel like they might have remaked 1 just so they remembered like how to make a Metroid Prime game.
I think that's a good point. But either way, the cool thing was, if you're impatient, you could buy it now digitally. But you gotta wait until the 22nd, which is shit. It comes out on Wednesday. Fuck.
Yeah.
It comes out like, and I'm patient, so I'm gonna get physically because I never played a Prime game before, and I heard the first one is the best one, so I'm down to play it. I'm gonna get it physical though, that's for sure.
Yeah, for main Switch games, I'm not really looking. I am gonna get the Splatoon DLC and just some mini games.
And the Splatoon DLC looks pretty nice, and goddamn, like that one character, they really gave her an ass.
That's Marina, the one with the bust.
No wonder why. Shit.
Yeah, as soon as I saw that, I'm just like, oh, she do have the.
I was like, I knew there was gonna be something to do with Marina because Marina clearly has more story behind her than anything else.
So it's literally her past. It's gonna, I believe, it's gonna show like when she first came to Inkopolis Square and met Pearl, and it's also showing like what could have been with Team Order if Team Order won.
Yeah.
Because it's called a side order, so it says like a side DLC and a side order of fries. It's so clever.
God damn it! Like them and their fucking puns.
I think in Japanese it's more on the nose, but yeah. I vividly remember a treasure appearing here.
Well, it only appears here when you have to fight like the Lizafos, and
okay.
the next time you come here.
So confusing.
For real, Cody, how the fuck do I remember this more than you?
Yeah, I had other things to work on.
Like what?
I also remember that area song too. That area song with the da da, like the little like long. I don't know what the instrument is like that. That's always in my head too. It's like some like radio beeps or something like that.
True.
Oh right, this is why you need the water, because you have to put water on these frogs to turn off the fire.
That's right. Now I remember. Shit, like you're right. It was something to do with this.
That's information we enhance capabilities of story now. Use the ability to find goddess cubes, taking the liberty. Yes, finally we have the ability to look for these. Apparently, we had to get to
Like,
here to get the.
did it really
ability.
took this long though? Like, goddamn. Anyways, you would think that the Gorn would be able to walk through the fire, but maybe like these maybe my explanation is maybe like these early Gorons weren't still not completely fireproof yet.
Yeah, that seems like the case. Plus, also like you have to get rid of a bottle. Thankfully, I'm okay with getting rid of my stamina potion for this for a while, but it just sucks that like you have to use a potion, otherwise you have to waste the potion so you can get water.
That does suck. Give us switch. Oh yeah, but now let's.
Wait,
and then here's the bro. Here's
then there was something in chat.
What was that?
I think the only thing I remember from the Rex is the mention of the Metroid Prime port. It's clearly distracted right now looking at titties. They could only walk through lava. Duh. Yeah, Ark. They can't go through flames.
Sata Megami's titties are nice.
Distracted. Every time we're on stream, Ark is just constantly looking at Megumin's tits, and that's it.
I mean, can you blame me?
I don't blame you.
Exactly.
But I'm just putting it out that you're looking at your tits.
Especially now that you don't have any.
They're just hidden. Oh yeah, I got the sports bra on. Very, very precious.
Sure you do.
So Valk, all you know is Metroid Prime, which is fair.
It's just fair. Like I said, I'm excited to get the
from all version. From all Nintendo games, Metroid Prime was just the one that was just announced. The other things we knew. Like we knew.
Things we just definitely knew. That is for sure. Zelda. But I'm glad that we got more information. I mean, like, I'm glad we got like Metroid Prime to have something else to hold them over to Metroid Prime 4. Like Jesus Christ, we still haven't seen nothing other than like that news that they had to start from over again. Still haven't seen nothing from Metroid Prime 4, which is very concerning, really.
Yeah,
they announced that like almost 4 years ago now.
Yeah, so that just means that they're still working on it. Either they're still working on it, or yeah.
Yeah, something's going on.
Chances are they are still working on it, but it's like it's still being worked on that they just don't want to. They don't want to show it off yet or anything.
Yeah.
I remember when GTA 6 leaked and people were like, why does it look so bad? And it's like, because it wasn't supposed to be shown.
Bro, it's early ass concept. People need to chill. I swear. Oh my god, and I just reminded of all those other people who was bitching and moaning about like the main characters being like girls. Like, bro, why are you bitching and moaning about the main characters being girls?
Wait,
that sounds awesome. Game? For Metroid for GTA 6, because most of the main characters are girls.
Oh yeah, it's weird. What's it called? Saints Row. I don't know. Saints Row series has the main characters as some of the main characters as girls.
Exactly. I don't know. People just want to complain like on both sides. On both sides, they just want to bitch about.
Everything. You know what? I think I know why people are worried about the main characters being girls, because people are worried that it's gonna be it's gonna be a running joke.
Like, but
because
hopefully
GTA,
not. But
GTA is used to doing that. They put like a bunch of jokes on all of them. That's why people are.
They are, but we'll see though. But like, I don't know. Shit. I don't know. Like I'm just gonna see if GTA 6 will ever come out during my lifetime.
Speaking of which, where are you going to get all that water? I gotta say, I'm pretty stumped. Like he doesn't just realize that you're getting water from somewhere. Anyway,
I know, right?
By the way, this is the only time you are required to call Fee. You can just straight up ignore her, but that won't progress the story. I believe so.
Wait, so you just can't just go straight to the water dragon?
I mean, do you want me to do that and find out? You want me to do?
No, that'll just wait too much time.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And then the other thing, we finally got more information about Tears of the Kingdom.
Oh yeah, that too.
And we got to hear Ganondorf's voice.
You notice that Fee doesn't call on me anymore?
Yeah. Oh my god.
I have to be here in order to be called.
She finally learned to shut up.
Take no water in the immediate vicinity. Of course, you'll need a large basin to proceed past the impediment, but you also need water. I recommend you start with that task. So we gotta go back to the water dragon. Wait, actually,
yeah.
What if I call you again?
Back to the dumb bitch.
Advice. Hint. Give me a hint. Actually, to the south, it would appear that there's water near the area we just passed.
Cody know English?
Wait, yes. Wait, Fee, yes, we know about the water. We need the giant bucket of water, though, now. Wait, do I still talk to him? Jehovah place where got any ideas? They don't tell you. Not even Fee gives you the hint to go back to the water dragon. Interesting.
Wait, when did Cody say no English?
No, I'm just bad at English.
Oh, I mean, so am I.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
Valkyrie,
lie.
at least you can watch the directs for some indie games, because I'm pretty sure some
That
indie
is
games
true,
that are
that
on Switch are on like Steam sometimes.
Yeah. I better give myself.
If there's one thing that would kill an indie game, is it being console exclusive.
That is true.
Let it be clear. Console exclusive is only for two types of people. The first type of people is when their company director says they can only be allowed on this console just so that they can get more sales, like Halo. Or the second one where they're just too lazy to make a port.
I mean, then there's Nintendo.
Well, Nintendo is for that reason. They want for their sales for their console.
Look, I had this conversation. I had this conversation with a friend too. Like he said, "Man, I hate console exclusives, man. They shouldn't exist." And then I just come up with, okay, let me ask you this: if do you think Nintendo will still be around if they didn't have console exclusive games? Do you think so, Kuhari?
No, okay, I'm not devaluing console. There is a reason. The first type of person, to console sales, it saved Xbox because of Halo.
Definitely, yes.
Nintendo was born in an era where they couldn't even port it to PC. So also keep in mind that. And Sega made their own console specifically to compete against Nintendo's console. So Nintendo, it wasn't even a choice. Like Sega didn't ask, like, hey, can you put your games on our systems? Plus, I don't think the technology for that existed back then. Now,
I mean, then again, but like, do you think it will still exist nowadays?
Nowadays, I feel like Nintendo would still exist because Sega still exists. If Sega can still exist,
yes, but if you think Nintendo will still exist as a console maker, as like a big, like one of the big three, if it didn't have
yes,
like,
because Sony makes games that are exclusive for their console for a while, and then they make PC versions like Spider-Man.
But that's Sony though. I'm talking about Nintendo here.
Yes,
where, like, their console is kind of weak. And like people will almost always go for the more powerful system if they can.
Well,
I mean,
also
look at PC. Look at PC gamers. They always put like Nintendo Switch games on the PC just for have a better performance.
Well, also keep in mind Nintendo has the portable scene. Now, also Steam does have the portable scene as well, but that shit is expensive. I think Nintendo.
That is true.
I think Nintendo, if they were multi-platform. I think the best strength Nintendo would have would be affordable, light consoles for the casual market. I think that would be Nintendo's capping point. And Nintendo has always been for the casual market.
Thank you, Reek.
The Nintendo games are multiplayer. I wouldn't buy the hardware. Steam Deck best.
I mean, that's the point there. Like, if you have the option, most people would not go for the hardware. If you could just literally buy the games in other places.
No, you're not wrong. If we're talking about hardcore gamers, if we're talking about people who like want to be in their PC, want to have the best gear possible, yes, Nintendo is not the market for them. But then again, Nintendo was never the market for them. But Nintendo always was the market for the casual players, the casual demographic.
Yeah, but nowadays the casual players have their mobile phones now. Like we learned this because the Wii captured the casual players, but the Wii U was a failure because the casual players were already moved to the phones now. Like the casual audience is not really there for them anymore.
I mean, true, in a way. I think. Wait, what were you saying again?
Oh yeah, not this guy, not that guy.
To transport the water dragon base to the volcano, you'll need to enlist the service of that transport robot. Shall I send word to him?
That guy.
Oh, that guy. Master, unless you plan to carry the tub on your back, now is not the time to be picky about who will help you. I will call for the robot. I like how his theme plays as this text box is coming up.
So dumb. Like, no, I'm not gonna call him. God damn it, Coach. God damn it, I don't want to talk to this dude.
Okay, so there is no exact proof. Like I believe Nintendo could still be a console maker. in the end for casual. I feel like because the casual market is just a lot bigger than hardcore gamers. But there's no way to know for sure. There could be a chance Nintendo could fuck
casual
up.
audience is on the mobile now. That they are like they're on their mobile like they're not buying consoles anymore because they have it on their phone.
Yet the 3DS, well, actually the 3DS wasn't a success at the time, at least at first. But the Switch was a glam slam. So was the Wii. Obviously GBA and those portable games had their successes. I firmly believe that could be. We don't have actual evidence to prove, and of course everyone has their own.
I do have evidence, and that's the Wii U. The Wii U was a failure because they were baking all the casual audience to come back for it.
The Wii U failed because there wasn't enough marketing. The
marketing sucked, but at the same time, it was around the period where people were just moving to mobile games because that's where the casual audience is going.
Why did the Nintendo Switch catch on then? It was definitely their marketing
because it's a lot more powerful. Because their marketing was way more. Because notice how the Wii U was focusing more on the casual, but the Switch was focusing more on the actual gamers.
No, the Switch was targeted for the casual market. As you look at its trailers when it's first released, such as the 1-2 Switch game, party game.
Yes, but the very first Switch commercial. Who was playing it mostly? Adults who are gamers, not children.
Yeah, well,
that's the other thing too. Well,
okay, that's any console. If you look at Sony and Xbox, they do the same thing too. Nintendo was just hi Kachito. There is no strong evidence to suggest that would be the case, because even then even as a casual player you can still understand that this is for the Switch is a children's console. As I mentioned, Kachito, you own a Switch. Source Mario.
Yeah, you child.
Child. Hi Roxy. Cute Roxy.
Hi, Roxy.
How you guys? How you doing, Roxy? What's up? What have you been up to? Get us out of this loop.
Thank you, Roxy.
You are okay. That's good to hear.
That's good to hear.
What a real hero looks like.
What are you, bro? If this robot does not shut the fuck up, I swear.
I mean, he's right. The Postal Service is the real hero. I'm also playing a solo game. Which one? Zelda 2? Ooh, I see. That's a tough one. Turn to the basin with me when we finish it. There's no rush, though. It's yours to do with as you please.
Well, at least you're not a bitch this time.
You think he turns back into a small form just to bathe in it?
Like, I don't know. I just think that Nintendo as a console would not survive if their games were not console exclusive. That's all. That's what I'm gonna say.
Huh,
like,
that was weird.
And I know you're gonna disagree, so we're just gonna agree to disagree at this point because I don't think we're gonna get through this one.
I think there's just not enough evidence to support both of our stuff. There's no physical evidence to show that Nintendo would do bad or good as a console developer. If they went multi-platform.
Yeah. But anyways, back to Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. We finally get to hear Gyarados' voice. Motherfucker sounds menacing as fuck.
When did he not?
And I mean, he's actually fully voiced though now.
I finally have full voice.
And then, bro, have you noticed how some of the enemies, bro, they're bringing back the Re-Deads.
Hey, that's fun. You know what though? You know what though? What though, Art?
What?
He won't be as funny. Ganondorf would never top Lord Rico from Dokapon Kingdom.
Lord Rico.
Yes. Do you know what his line is when you defeat him in Dokapon Kingdom?
What?
He's like, no, I can't lose. I need more voice lines. That is his actual last line in the game. I need more voice lines.
Okay, but Ganondorf's not supposed to be funny. He's supposed to be more menacing.
He will still never top Lord Rico. I've heard of Tunic. I think Meredith's playing through that. If you're talking about Nintendo using the console's gimmick better, yeah, that is true. When Nintendo uses their console gimmicks right, we have fantastic games that can't be played on PC, like WarioWare Smooth Moves and other games like that. Like Kid Icarus.
Bye, robot.
He's dead. He doesn't exist.
He's dead. Oh no, I remember
This is the
this.
interesting volcano. I better get there before Master Sharp Pants. I'm fully willing to admit that the third flame to get there is padded as hell.
I mean, this is nothing but padding here, and this is an escort mission, bro. Let's face facts. It's like nobody almost like they never almost do escort missions correctly.
Nope. What? The summit? Why didn't you say something from the start? I don't want to carry this heavy thing in the back. It's heavy.
Why did you why did you think without asking, dipshit? Goddamn. God, man, like this robot, I hate and love this robot, man. I swear.
I think a better way to have a better context without ruining this character is instead, as you're flying, let's say a cutscene shows up and it shows like 100 arrows flying towards you at once, and it's like, shit, we can't just go up to the volcano. We have to sneak around like normally, like from the bottom up. I think that would be a little better.
Yeah.
I think like a lot of problems when it comes to game design can be fixed easily when you just have the right cutscene to show like a decent reason for it.
Mm-hmm.
I think you got a very loyal fan base. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, loyal fan base, but like,
Oh, he reacted to his friend. No, no.
he's like, what the fuck?
It's like, huh? That's a strange coincidence. Oh.
I mean, it's like I'm happy we upgraded this arrow, because if like the original bow and arrow would not have gone that far without like falling.
Yep. Oh, I've been listening to the Hidden Village in Twilight Princess again.
Oh, the
Yes, it took you long enough to realize.
Wait, you were listening to it right now?
No, right now, no. This would be a good place to do it, and I think it's definitely like a reference. Hi, Slump Neko.
I mean, yeah.
How are you?
Hola, Slump.
How's your how are you doing? Got some news for us? You've been working out or something? How you been?
Yeah, I've been working now, bro. Ooh.
Take off your shirt and show off.
Nah, I'm still too ugly for that.
Oh fuck, they spot me.
And what was I saying though?
That you're shirtless.
Hola, Cody.
Fuck.
Hola, Slump.
Oh. Didn't mean to do that.
Oh, look at that, Cody. It's like you never picked this
Cody,
up before.
it's me,
God
Slump,
damn.
not some horny cat girl. But you are a horny cat girl.
I mean, can't you be both?
No, Slump's just more hot.
Bozo.
Slump's hot more than horny. But then again, you plaster boobs all around your stream, so maybe you are horny.
I mean, they're not mutually exclusive. I mean, but they can be. I don't know. What was I saying though?
You love me.
As a bro.
Also, I think so. You were talking about Ganon's voice. So you heard his voice.
Yeah, Ganondorf's voice is really cool.
Oh, right!
And
It's
then there's
revealed.
Redeads.
It's revealed. It's The Legend of Zelda Nuts and Bolts.
God damn it! Yeah, the freaking card thing, like the building. Oh my god! Like there's a static. Like, I don't know. I hope that you can rebuild the Master Cycle in the game now, since you like just build shit. I hope you can rebuild the Master Cycle, because I love that in Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, it's just gonna be Legend of Zelda Nuts and Bolts.
Nuts and bolts, which is gonna be pretty cool. Let's see what else.
I'm say so on stream though.
Yes,
You ain't that dirty in DMs, so that's fair.
that is true. But what was I saying?
Slump is naughty on the streets, but pure on the sheets. In the sheets.
That's why she belongs in the sheets, not in the streets.
I can't use that. You're gonna have to walk. Oh yeah, we can use that. What happens if I do it though?
Bye, bitch. I think he's not actually coming up.
Well, we'll see.
Oh yeah, back. Oh yeah, I want to talk about the hidden village in Twilight
Oh,
Princess.
he actually is an AI. You actually have to look for him. Gotcha. Yeah, we actually have to go through the whole path. So he's stuck there, I think.
God
Yeah,
damn it.
he's just all the way down. He is trying to go up the slide.
Bro, he has a propeller. This man, I think the air would help him get up. God damn it. I hate this robot.
He was trying to get up the slide.
I fucking hate him.
That's funny. I don't understand at all. I'll just
Back
jump
to
over
the
here.
back to the village though.
Yeah.
I love how in Twilight Princess they somehow the ninja Sheikah have evolved from ninjas into more of a cowboys. The aesthetic.
Yeah,
It's,
because
it
we had
was really
fucking
it was
ninjas
really
for the
interesting.
longest time. We had ninjas for the longest time.
Yeah,
Cowboys? Hell yeah!
I mean, it's kind of a natural evolution if you really think about it, because cowboys were outlaws. How ninjas were outlaws too.
Yep. So I feel like, honestly, fucking ninjas rock, man.
They do though. Like ninjas, cowboys, bro,
I'd
they're
rather
just.
have a
It's
revolver
just
than a shuriken.
who needs a shuriken when you got a revolver?
Oh
But
right,
let's see.
what's that
Back
clip?
to
Wasn't
back to
Indiana
the
Jones?
direct.
Wasn't Indiana Jones
What?
where it's that clip where like some guy
The dude-
comes up with a sword, starts doing tricks, and the guy pulls out a gun and just shoots him?
Yeah, he just pulls out a revolver and that's it. Oh man, I love that clip.
There he is.
Back to the direct though. Now I could finally talk about Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I'm not gonna say any spoilers, but first thing, I love the new hero. She literally has like that design philosophy of Xenoblade 2, and I fucking love it.
Wait, Fire Emblem Heroes?
Are you serious?
Oh.
No, not Fire Emblem. Xenoblade 2.
Oh, okay. Xenoblade 2, yeah. Wait, but what game are you talking about of a character?
Well, Xenoblade 2, the new hero they're adding.
Wait, they're adding a new hero to Xenoblade 2?
No, Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Like it's just her design has Xenoblade 2 philosophy in it.
Oh, okay. So big tits, big bust, or big butt.
Big design, like just wacky design, like just over the top design.
Okay.
And I love it. But the big thing, the story you'll see.
Oh.
Huh? Oh my god, the Xenoblade. Oh my god, I can't say so much, but Albus, Shulk, Rex. Bro, Rex became more of a Gigasaurus. I'm sorry. Like from now on, I will always consider that version of Rex as Gigasaurus Rex. That is his new name now. I don't care what you say. His new name is Gigasaurus Rex.
I also like that just like Shulk looks the same.
Yeah, Shulk looks the same, but like a bit older with the baggy eyes. But like,
oh, you know what?
Oh, goddamn!
You know what that reminds me? Actually, know what it reminds me?
What?
So there's an episode of Teen Titans where Starfire goes into the future. And then,
that's right.
And then she meets like future Beast Boy and like everyone else, obviously, and then they all group up in the end. And I just remember the scene where like Beast Boy, who's like a little heavier, older man.
Oh, he got heavier. He got like a bald head. He got like a balding head.
He looks at Nightwing, who has like this like beautiful hair and amazing body, and he just goes, "That's just not fair, dude."
Oh man, that's just not fair. Like he grabs his head, like, man, that's just not fair. Remember that?
God, that's just how I see it. It's just Shulk looking at Rex being like, "That's just not fair, man."
I mean, it's not like Shulk doesn't look any worse.
He doesn't, but I feel like
it's just Rex became more like he had a glow up. Let's face facts. Rex had a glow up. Rex just literally had a glow up when he grew up, bro.
Breast. Like Xenobreast sounds like the
if
name
we're talking about
game.
Xenoblade 2, then yeah, that's Xenoblade. That's Xenoblade there.
That could be the name of some hentai game.
Yeah, it might be.
Hentai parody game. Three arrows, all it took.
God damn. I mean, I wonder how much it would take with just regular bow and arrow.
I like it because Xenobreast.
I mean, if you like Xenoblade, then I definitely suggest getting the new hero in Xenoblade Chronicles 3, because goddamn. But yes, bro, I'm excited. I'm excited for. I still haven't played the new character yet. I'm gonna go back to Xenoblade 2 and play with that new hero after Fire Emblem Heroes. But I'm just so excited for the story for the new story event to come out in December. It's so cool.
That probably already exists to the internet.
Let's see what am I supposed to say. But yeah, that's my thoughts on the direct. I say it's like one of the better directs I've seen in a while.
Your life will end in 30 seconds from now.
Right between the eyes. Let's see. But someone actually brought this up, bro. In the last year, we only had 2 directs. like 2 proper directs. Like the other ones were only like indie game ones. So hopefully this year we get to have like more proper directs this year. I'm just excited for that. So what else did I want to talk about? Oh yeah, I remember now. Yeah, you actually did waited the 30 seconds. Proud of you.
He actually counted. I think that's all.
Oh yeah, did you know that Gura hit 4 million followers?
Yes, I saw the announcement of the Gurodaki, which is like, I want.
Bro, she looked adorable. She looks adorable in that. I know you want it. But did you hear the oh
I
my
want
god, bro,
it, but not that badly. Like, I like Gura, I like lollies. I don't like her that much. I'm not a huge fan of Whole Life. I like Whole Life. I like what they do a lot, but not a huge fan.
No, I feel you.
So I'll think about getting it.
But if you get it, you will probably get it, right?
Yeah, if I can get it, I'll probably get it. I can finally retire my sweetheart Daki for a while.
Nah, it's fine. But the one thing I wanted to talk about mostly is like the freaking dumbass controversy that's going on around that Daki.
Oh, it's just people
like
not liking lollies.
These so-called fans were like, "Oh my god, why would Guru do this?" Like, bro, Guru's a lolly. She showed through so many times that she's a lolicon. Why is this a surprise to you? And even then, the freaking like body pillow is not even that sexual. She does it in her pajamas, and she's just reaching out for a hug. I mean, you can see it. I don't know, just go ahead.
That's just Twitter in general. That's just how people are.
And people are just saying like, oh, like this is like pedophile shit, and like, bro, you do know that's slander, and they could like this company is known for suing and winning these kind of slander things, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like they did this before. They actually sued people for calling them like saying that they were selling like PT.
Yeah, because
it's actually slander.
Yeah, and since it's throwing mud at the company's name, like they can and will fight against it.
Yep, and they will win. That's just how it is, and they should. Shit, look, like I said, I'm not into lollies.
Freak said the good that way Silk Song only trends twice in the year.
Wait, Silk Song? What's that?
The Hollow Knight sequel that people want.
Oh, wait, there's a sequel? There's actually a sequel coming for it?
Yes, there's a sequel coming called Silk Song. It instead is with the other character.
Oh, with the one with the horns, right?
Yes, the one with the needle.
Yeah, wait, didn't the original dude also have a needle?
Yes, but she was the opponent. In Silk Song, you actually play as her.
So you're playing as like the rival then?
No, you're not playing as the rival. She fought against you to test you. That was the deal.
So a rival.
But it wasn't like she... I get if that's the definition of rival, then I guess so. Because she becomes your friend and like helps you later on.
Rivals do become friends too.
Slump goes just as horny. SMH Slump. I'm horny for you.
We love you, ladies.
Horny.
We love you, ladies.
I love girls. That's it. That's why I'm watching Onimai, because it's the anime of how the best girls are men.
Oh, we're not gonna start this conversation again, are we?
About what?
Well, I'm not even bringing it up.
Okay. Anyway, water has been dumped in the frog. And there it goes.
Bye, you bitch ass robot.
Looks pretty hot in there. You might want to hydrate. Arx wants to talk about it so badly. All right, Arx, talk about it.
We're not gonna talk about it because we're just gonna go into a whole. We already had a whole ass tangent back in Twilight Princess.
So apparently, Xenobloop Chronicles is the preferred name parody. Hell yeah! I already drink water. I just drink water.
I would only say that I'm still not 100% sure if I would. That's all I'm gonna say about it.
Oh hey. It's been a while since we had those alerts.
Oh shit.
It's been a while. I need to make more. Probably should. I did make more actually. Wait, no, yeah, I did make more. They just never showed up because no one gave me bits because you guys are jerks. I'm just kidding. I love you guys. Anyway, that being done, I haven't played Tunic. I know Mirith has been playing that on stream. I already mentioned this. All right, and now it's time arc.
To enter the dungeon.
Right before.
I forgot why he's up there.
You go over to that place. Actually, wait, no. You can hook shot out of here. No, you can't.
Yeah.
I think.
Isn't there like a hook? Oh, there's another one.
Oh, hey.
Huh. Can't you? Isn't there like a hook shot, like thingy inside of there you could just grab onto?
Nice. You guys are now throwing bits. I love you guys so much. Thank you for the bits. I appreciate you. I'll grab whatever's over there later. All right.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Go ahead. I'm going there. Then I'll talk about another thing.
About boobs.
Yeah, kind of actually.
All right. The final dungeon in the game. Link wipes off some sweat.
Why do you lie to them, bro, like that, Cody?
It's funny. Take a deep breath in. Walk in.
God, I love these. I really do love these.
I love these cutscenes so much too. They're so good. Playing this again made me appreciate what this game did that other games haven't.
Same.
When the moon hits your eye, that's amore.
When the moon hits your eye, like a big sapphire, that's amore. When an eel lunges out, that's amore. Get it?
Yeah.
Amore eel? I made the funny.
You made the funny. I playing Pizza Tower made me like change my thoughts about Italians so much.
Wait, what do you thought about the times before?
I thought Italians were just regular people, but now I believe Italians are rage-inducing beasts that can destroy anything in their path if they so want to. I should save.
Oh my god.
Gotta use my Bezos Prime before I cancel it. Thank you very much, Freak. The Valkyrie goes like, Ayo, Booba? Oh!
Okay, well,
because you know, I don't have my feeding model. I can't do that. I can't do that on this model, you fucking...
Wait, do what exactly?
Censor boobs. I still have that there.
Oh, that's right. Oh, that's
but
right.
I'm using a different model.
I mean, then again, like, what is it to censor?
Yeah, there's nothing to hide anymore. I mean, then again, that philosophy could even go for this.
I mean, he lost his boobies. That's like the saddest thing ever.
Oh, censor arc? Okay. I'll censor arc.
Can you actually censor, like...
There you go. Arc is... I'm blocking Arc's bust.
Anyways, I was about to talk about
something. I'm just going, no! Oh, fuck, I thought I got jumped at.
Sorry, Slump. You had to take it up with Cody.
Yeah, you have to spend the points again to uncensor them. Arc boobas.
Arc boobas.
Today we mourn a loss for this chest.
Or these magnificent melons.
Oh, I was supposed to keep writing that. Just like I was supposed to keep writing.
Apparently so.
Thank you, mean.
Let's see. Oh yeah. What I was gonna talk about.
Chesticles.
So, chesticles. So, you remember that one animation, that one new animation of something maybe I had?
Yeah.
With that. Well, I finally found a voice. I actually found a voice actress that does sound effects too.
I thought you were gonna say you found a voice actor. And I'm like, I thought you already did that.
No. It's a different one.
Gotcha.
You know them. And I found the voice actors. I asked her, when it usually comes to commissioning these type of like things, I always have to ask them, are you okay with this certain type of thing? With me, it's on a shota.
Yeah. I
asked them, it's like they asked me, okay, it depends. Like, how does it go? I showed them the animation, and they came back like, oh my goodness, this is like the cutest thing ever. Oh yeah, I'll definitely voice that shit. Like, hell yeah.
And then you ask them, so have you done this in real life before? And they go,
no, I would not.
Based on, and they just respond with, I've been informed by my lawyer to not answer that question.
No, I wouldn't have to ask her that. But she was down. She was like super down for it. It was like, okay, cool. It's like, oh, do you have like a time limit or something? Like, no, take your time. Like, you have other works to do. Just let me know when you're ready. It's like, okay, cool. So it's gonna be a bit of a wait, but I'm willing to wait for like a good voice acting for that short.
It's official. Women like Oneshota. Hey! Ah, the exit at last. Whoa! Don't scare me like that. I thought you were one of those monster creeps. Oh, hey, what's this? Get yourself a swanky pair of digging mitts, don't ya? Who are you anyway? What you doing here? On a quest. I getcha. Me? Oh yeah, the name's Gold. I'm the big boss of the Mogmas. Those digging mitts you got right there, I invented them. Haha. No offense, pal. You don't look the kind of guy who send you on a treasure hunt mission. What I do know, it just might surprise me. So here's the deal. Word on the tunnels is there a huge treasure hidden in these here ruins. Nobody here who's ever seen it has come back to tell the tale. Countless treasure hunters has disappeared in here. Poof, gone. As a treasure digger, I gotta warn you to turn around and enjoy the many peaceful years of digging left to you, but gonna do this no matter what I say, aren't you?
Pretty much.
Pretty much, or ...
Yeah, pretty much. It's just.
Pretty much. Something to say, Shota.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, we were talking about One Shotas.
And keep going. I'll say something later. Keep going.
Alright then, I'll let you in on an ancient treasure hunting legend passed down among generations of Mogmas. Every Mogma worth a handful of dirt knows this one. Here we go. Ye who seek the entrance to the king's treasure, look for the two statues that face one another. Show your bravery and jump into the mouth of the sleeping statue. Do this, and the path will open before you. Remember all that, and you're golden. Mark, remember to mute yourself if someone's talking. Actually,
one thing is like I gotta say, you actually gave this man a voice. You actually tried to give him this man a voice.
You're a jerk.
Am I wrong?
Remember to mute yourself next time.
That's true. But am I wrong though?
I can do voices. I have done in Let's Plays a couple of times, which is also embarrassing, and I don't want to kill my throat.
Okay.
Ark gains Showtud. I think Ark would love being a kid again, just so you can experience that.
I mean, it was nice when I was little. I mean, what? So, but after that,
FBI
like,
grabs you and is like, so what were the name of those women you hung around with? By the way, first only temple, you can actually just go outside.
Yeah, that is weird.
I lied. No, this is actually normal. I don't know why, but it's kind of funny that you are in the sky, but these statues do not let you go to the sky immediately. They just let you go outside like any other dungeons. I lied to you.
Maybe it's some sort of barrier?
Farce. I'm sorry. I deceived you. It was all a trick. And now here's a doll. Now where did they touch you? I'm pretty sure they like for some women in the world that did that to certain boys, they had to do the same questioning.
Maybe. And yes, Bubble Roxy, I think Ashota would love to hug you too. Well, I think I already told my story, but like when I was younger, I was always around a whole bunch of like older women, older chicks, older girls because my brother.
So summary, just like your brother took a lot of girls in and they hugged you a lot and you got to.
Yeah, pretty much. My brother was a hoe. Let's just say that he was a hoe. He cheated on a lot of girls. I'll tell you now.
Lava. Oh, back
I missed
in my days.
No, I missed those days though. I'm not gonna lie, I missed those days. It was like.
So I was thinking something.
I don't remember the last time I got hugged like that.
Oh fuck. So I was thinking something.
What's up?
Getting hurt. Oh, you know what? I should talk about work stories now. Now that I think about it. I was gonna talk about something about like dating, but then I realized like, you know what? If you want something that's more interesting, my work stories, because I got a juicy one today.
Oh boy.
So let me look at my notes real quick as I climb this. Work events. So, oops. So I think I talked about the.
Here, give me just one.
Oh, okay. Grabs popcorn. All right, so let me gonna love this. Blah blah blah. Getting alerts. Okay. Yeah, I took notes because my memory sucks. You know this.
Yeah, I mean, I remember this game more than Cody does, and I only played it twice.
Okay, did I tell you about like filling a form and then like a dog and flooding happened?
I'm sorry, what?
Okay, so I don't think I told you this. All right, let's start there. Let me move Megumin away now so you can actually see her tits.
Yay!
So, during a calm day at work, we were just relaxing, you know, just having a good time. One of the managers was like, "Hey, we need to fill some forms before we can pay you, like, officially, because we haven't done that yet. We gotta do that." And I'm just like, "Okay, cool, let's do that. Let's fill some forms. Let's finish up any papers." So it's because it's calm. We go into a room, and then we heard some chat on the radio that were bothering us as she was explaining me things. So we like slowly turned them off. We like made them a little silent. I think she turned hers off, and I left mine on in low volume. And kind of a good thing I did that though, because as we were filling up the form,
Stop being share people. Share. Stop being a scaredy share.
Spooky boob. Dang, those are big.
I mean, they are.
We hear in the radio chatter. What was the word? We in the radio chatter. Yeah. So the woman's bathroom sink is overflowing. It is blocked. So it's like, okay, that's an issue, but like they will fix it. They got this. And then a minute later, as we kept exploring things, she just goes and like the same guy goes and say, okay, there is a dog running around in the store and the bathroom is flooded. I cannot find a way to fix it. And it's just like, we just look at each other and then we just go like, we should probably go and help them.
Yeah, goddamn, like just a dog running around the store and then just flooding at the same time. That's just Jesus.
Yep. Also
Cody,
me and my ass.
parry.
I can't. His attack is faster than when I can parry. The stun takes a long time. What kind of dog? It was just a normal dog. I think it was just like, it didn't hurt anybody. It wasn't like aggressive. It was just like exploring, and then we just let it out, and then we never saw it again.
I find that one Lizardfolk kind of weird because it's a Lizardfolk that has like malice in it. Like it has like, you know, legit like, malice. So why is it not a zombie?
Yeah, if that hits you, I don't think you can use your sword or shield. You're basically stunned for a while.
Yeah, just like the zombies.
Of all the games those alpha-minute appearance, they definitely have to be the most annoying in this one. Because you do actually have to play around them. They're not annoying. Yeah. I was just distracted because I was trying to tell my story while playing, and that obviously means my gameplay sense is a lot smaller. But they are at least a lot of fun to fight in this game because you have to keep like reacting to what they do and parry and all that. I think the more annoying the Lizalfos are, I think actually the more fun they are to fight because you actually have to do things.
That is true. And I still think like design-wise, my favorites of Zalfos are definitely like the Twilight Princess ones.
Oh yeah,
especially like especially the big heavy armored ones. Those ones are fucking cool as hell.
Let me get rid of this guy, and then I'll tell my next work story. Let me get my notes out just so I don't get a detail wrong. Oh, this is stupid. I don't know why this happened, but
they kind of do actually.
What?
No, he's talking about
the best noises.
Like they make noises.
God,
how long ago since we actually played Ocarina of Time?
So long ago, because that was one of the first things we've done.
Yeah, it was like the very first stream we done.
We started Soul Zelda things specifically because you wanted me to play Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, you never played it before, and it was like, oh, I was like, let's do this.
Be more annoying for Cody to like you. I would prefer a very annoying girl to be with me, just like that anime. That's about the same thing. Anyway, so do you know like bags of ice and where they keep them in?
Yeah.
Okay, so like a fridge basically in the store. One was leaking. One was leaking water. And it's like, shoot, there's like a hole in here. We don't know how to fix it. What can we do? And it's like the guys in the radio were saying like, oh, let's go get some duct tape. We can just patch it out. It'll be easy. Minutes later, we can't find any duct tape. There's no duct tape.
Nowhere in the store?
Nowhere. Not even in the back. We can't find any duct tape. Oh, and also, even if there was duct tape being sold, we can't use what we're selling. That's actually a company thing.
Really?
Yeah.
So you can't just like one of them just can't buy it and just use it.
Nope, we can't do that. That is violating company policy and can piss off a couple of people. So and it can piss off a couple of lawyers, and the company doesn't want that, so we can't do that. So yeah, that happened, and it's like, what do we do? We need to get this fixed. So these guys are also new, kinda. These guys are also utility, just like I was. Fucking, we're trying to just use regular ass tape to cover it up, which obviously didn't work. But they just tried to do anything because they didn't know what to do. They didn't know how to shut off the machine, because so they had to call for a manager to figure out how to do that. And as they were doing that, they were just putting tape and trying to contain the leakage as much as possible. So then when the manager did come, we had to turn off the machine and then like get all the ice out and then put it in the freezer so that it doesn't like, you know, it doesn't melt or anything. Huh. That stuff looks hot! Wouldn't mind a little hot bath for my shoulders, but this is too much! What we got here? Then new guard? Ah! Can't break me with interrogation, son! You'll never make me talk! Not some sideshow for you to gawk at. Get lost! Shoo now! So he's not gonna talk to us anymore.
Yeah.
Should have taped the dog to it? That's awful.
Dog.
Fee, what do you say about him? Oh, you don't say anything. Alright. Oh yeah, these piles of things. You can actually...
you could use the... Yep.
Shoo now. That one was just funny. It took a while because I had to help out getting the getting all the ice out and moving it. It was still funny though. Alright, next story. Oh yeah, there was a lost child for a while actually.
Oh, that's good, huh?
Yeah, we were just wandering around and then like I was sweeping, so I overheard this conversation. But a stranger brought in a child saying, "Hey, this kid is just like wandering around the store. I don't see her parents anywhere. Like, you should probably keep."
I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. I'll wait for you. Like, you couldn't use anything in the store is bizarre. I think that's just any store's policy. They can't. I think so. I'm not sure. I think a restaurant is different. But yeah, a store cannot use their own. It was in the legal documents or something. Yeah, now a child was lost.
Damn, Cody, how could you just let a child get lost?
It's me. What do you expect? Anyway, so a stranger takes this child to the manager and it's like, "Hey, this kid's lost. I'm gonna keep. You should know, so in case like no one kidnaps her or anything." So it took like a good 30 minutes, I think, to find like the parents. Which I don't know how that came to be, but yeah, it was just a strange thing where it's like, yeah, this child was just running around for a while.
Interesting.
Your store attracts a lot of strays. If I could keep a child, I would, but I'm not gonna say that because that's just live streamed. Forget I said anything.
Got there, Cody.
Oh, okay, this was more of a silly thing. I went to a small joint nearby to eat for my lunch break. This was around Super Bowl, so everyone in the restaurant. I was the only one in there, so everyone was looking at the TV, looking at the Super Bowl. And I was thinking there, I sat there thinking, man, they don't know I won a tournament of Puzzle Bobble and Vortex. That's fine. You should clip that. No, please don't. I'm not a VTuber. I can't hide my crimes from being cute. The big stray that attracts us so far is on my screen right now. SMH Valkyrie. Cody in the corner of a party. Yes, exactly. Cody cute? Okay, no, Slump cute. Hi, Ark. We missed you.
Damn. I don't miss me.
Of course you don't miss you. You're you. You're stuck with you forever. They don't know I won a tournament of Puzzle Bubble. Yeah, exactly. Alright, the actual next story I have.
Damn it.
Okay, the last one is insane, but I'll read the second to last one. I think I was getting carts. This is just a cute coworker moment. Mm-hmm. I was getting carts and someone needed to sweep, so I asked like, "Hey, can anyone cover sweeping?" And this girl Sam, the one who also trained me, she just goes like, "Oh, don't worry, I'm covering for you now." And 30 minutes before, like, I'm coming for you now. And then I go, "Oh, thanks." And then she goes, "I also covered you I covered you for the last week too, and I go like, oh, thanks double. I just say that because I'm stupid like that, right? And then she goes, thanks triple. She was like, thanks triple, and then someone else goes, thanks quadruple, and I just found that cute. Just one of the moments where everyone's just like, yo, let's just be funny for a moment. Let's just say something dumb. Going for what I said that I thought was just normal. You're stuck with you forever. That's a good shirt caption.
God damn it, no.
Okay, now last. Actually, I don't even need to look at my notes for this because I remember it so good. Okay, the best story that happened. Oh boy, this is an absolute gem. So it was night. Perfectly normal, right? Perfectly normal night. Nothing going on. Just, you know, old people doing, you know, what they can.
Yep.
I was in the cashier because they trained me to do that.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh shit.
Yeah. So that one's a good one. That one's a reference to the Grey Garden. It has Flame, the character that Yosafire hates, and she just bumps away. I am dying. Please.
Yeah, you is.
Thanks, like triple.
Dude. Wait, what's so loot? Oh, thanks.
That's Aya.
Oh, damn it.
Yep, that's Aya.
God damn it, Aya. Has Cher updated Aya at all?
I don't think so. Oh shoot.
Does she still reference like that one dude, the one cheater dude?
Yeah, that's still in their fun facts. You know they have AI VTubers, yeah, no. Okay, I didn't finish my story. Okay, let me tell you my story because you want to hear this arc. And
no, go ahead, yeah, go.
So normal night, nothing's going on. I'm in the cashier, and then all of a sudden I see my coworker walking by and just starts running. Like he just starts running, and then like blocks this kid, and this kid is holding a box, and he drops it. And then he says something. I don't hear exactly what he says, but he's kind of like he's like scratching his head and he's like trying to look cool, like and then like walks out of the store.
Huh.
And I was like, what just happened? And apparently that kid was trying to steal alcoholic drinks.
Wait, how old did this kid look?
This kid looked underage.
Well,
he looked
clearly.
like a teen. So apparently what happened is that this kid walked into the store earlier, but then like did a full loop around the store to grab a box of alcoholic drinks, then walked the whole loop back and trying to make sure that we didn't notice him. And then when he actually got into the exit, here's the best part. So
what?
He walks into so we have double doorways. So we have a doorway, and then we have like a little hall where there's some knickknacks, and then another doorway that's the actual exit.
Yeah.
So he walks into the first hallway, in there, walks to the first door, and then gets stuck. Because here's the thing, my store, I don't know if any other store does this, but in my store, we lock one of the entrance doors. And I remember hearing, like, I asked, why do you lock the first entrance door? And they we just leave one exit to make sure thieves don't get away as easily. And that's what happened to the kid. He walked into the entrance door, and the door was locked. So he ran into a dead end. And at that moment, that's when he realized his mistake, and that gave my coworker enough time to notice and see that he was trying to steal. So that's why he ran towards the other exit to prevent him from leaving. And let me tell you, the guy who stopped him, he was a big dude. He was huge. He was intimidating.
Wait, big compared to you?
Yeah, no, he's taller than me.
Wait, bro, you're like 6'3", right?
Something like that. Yeah, he was slightly taller than me.
Ah, damn.
Yeah. So this guy was huge, and that's why the kid dropped the drinks, because I assume he was startled because he tried to book it. I think they made eye contact, and the kid tried to book it but couldn't get out in time. We do that in your store too? Okay.
Little man thought he was sick.
Yeah, the kid drops the drinks and then like tries to act all cool and leave. And like as another coworker told me, it's like, you know, the sad part isn't the fact that he tried to steal. The sad part is the waste of the drinks because they leaked. Like a bottle broke and I had to clean
they
it up.
cracked.
Yeah, that's the thing that sucked.
Damn.
So yeah, one of my coworkers cleaned that up, and it was just so like sudden. We just like what happened, and then yeah. And then Cody told me, yeah, I'm the top of Valkyrie. If you come visit me, I'll pin you down. And don't worry, don't think too much.
No, definitely think all into it too much. That's why I'm bulking myself up to make sure I match him.
Anyway, we got the Magma mitts. Even Magma don't see digging mitts this fancy very often. Hi, Spaghetti, you just missed our story.
So now you could actually dig into the hole. Dig a hole, dig a hole, dig a hole.
Because he's tall enough to do that pinning the short girl against the wall meme to me. Yeah, I could. Oh yeah, I forgot you can do this too. This has no practical use whatsoever, really, because like
doesn't.
Maybe this was planned where like you have different holes you can go up and like an enemy could see you, which would be, I think they do use that concept once, but it's not something you would really use that much.
Yeah, it's a cool concept though, but like it's not utilized properly.
Yeah. Thinks into it too much. How tall is Cody? A lot.
Cody be that tall at a mommy.
Oh, you know, something I didn't write down at all. But I think a child is prank calling the store.
Wait, you mean Bart?
No, not Bart, but I think just someone is. So, this happened twice. There was a call, and both times the manager or whoever was calling called me to answer for this customer because they didn't speak Spanish. They needed someone to speak Spanish. Like the customer seems to not know English. So I go and talk to them. The first time, they were so quiet, I could not understand. I could not hear a word they're saying. So I just tried to do the best I can, but unfortunately fail. The next time, same thing. Person way too quiet, but also only speaks Spanish, even though they do mention a bit of English here and there. So, and then like I'm trying to put the words together, but like it's very dumb. Like they wanted to see if we had hamburgers or hot dogs in the store, and like they wanted to order it, and it's like, we're a supermarket, we don't make those. And I think in the end, after trying to pick up so much words that they were saying, I think it was a kid just trying to prank call the store because they weren't making any sense.
Interesting. Wait,
Yeah.
what do you mean good one?
Every hole's a goal, Cody, don't forget. Don't worry about it, I won't.
God
Any
damn,
hole I
don't
see,
really-
it is a goal, no matter what. Okay,
You know, I wish-
Valkyrie, I'm looking at you.
I wish that
You're the first
whole
one.
trend, that one trend, you know, like, oh, like puedo hablar puedo hablar que alguien que habla español. That you know that trend.
Yeah, I think
I
so.
wish that trend happened when I was still working at McDonald's, because if someone did that to me, like if they started speaking English, I would have just kept on speaking Spanish. I didn't care if they didn't understand Spanish. I would have just kept on speaking Spanish.
That would be really funny, yeah. You're such a jerk.
What did I do?
That I just fucking, that always got me when I first played. There's one bokoblin back behind you as you leave, so that if you take too long looking at where to go, he shoots you. Such a dick
What a
move.
jerk ass.
Oh, I could also jump down there too, but that's not important right now, so let's just keep going. So that's all my work stories for now. Yeah, I think that's all of them.
Very nice. So how you liking the part-time job then?
It's going alright. Now that I have asked for less hours, I have more time to do my own things.
It's strange that they give you like full-time hours still, even though you applied for minimum like part-time.
Yeah. But it's good now. We're fine now. I do have one day that is 8 hours, so that's gonna suck, but at least it's one day out of like 3, and I have 3 days of break. So
Got you.
a lot of time to relax. I also want to. I know it's not going to happen, but it would be so great if that arcade place. Oh, I haven't told you about the arcade place.
Ooh.
So I mentioned it multiple times in the server. I'm pretty sure I mentioned it to you guys as well, people in my Discord server. However, there is a new arcade place that opened up like 2 weeks ago near me, and it's kind of like a big deal because like wow, a place that's like really nearby and it's local too. Like it's not a round one or anything. It's just a guy doing his own business, and it's like, geez, that's amazing. I want to support this as much as I can. So yeah, they don't have just like typical games like Pac-Man or Space Invaders. No. They got Japanese exclusive games, my man.
Yo.
Oh,
Actually, not
that's
thinking
the
about it, I
best.
think, but before that, I think this is actually a perfect time to be using like that above ground look to see how the gates are going.
No, I remember. You have to switch the other one so you can actually leave after you hit the other one.
Gotcha.
I
Like
I
people aren't
already
like, oh man, like
I
Japanese.
already know what to do.
Go ahead, go continue with the Japanese arcade.
Oh yeah. So they have unique Japanese stuff, and it's just crazy. It's crazy. They have the drum game. They got a couple of Japanese unique games, and then they have one that uses the card reader that they're gonna implement soon. Super cool. They have what's that? What's that one about cars? About drifting? I forgot. I don't know.
Not sure.
It's like D something. Initial D, yeah, they do. They have two different versions of that in cabinets. Yeah, they do. They got two versions of it there, so that's really cool. I think
Interesting.
I talked to this about someone else, and I showed them a picture, and they were like, "Oh my god, dude, that's like the best version of the game. Like that is the best of the game in the series." And it's like that's cool. So yeah, just gonna get away here.
Oh shit, Gachito. These nuts in your mouth? Haha.
Ha. Where do you live? I'm coming. I'm sure Spaghetti, where you live, probably has an arcade nearby, either a local one or just a franchise. Dave and Buster's Round 1 are the classic ones. They usually have a couple of Japanese games. By the way, it's our little secret, once again. But if not, then there could be a local arcade.
True. No, I think. Let's see. There, you like I used to talk about this place a lot. This place it was called Boss Stage, and
Really?
that's where I used to go to local Smash tournaments.
Ah, hell
And like
yes.
and at the same time they had like a whole section of Japanese arcades like right there because it's an anime place. They have like figures and shit, and they had like a whole section dedicated for anime for Japanese arcades. It was cool as fuck. But unfortunately, they closed down because during COVID, like the owner died.
Ah,
Because of
that
COVID.
sucks.
So it sucks. I feel so bad for them because and the person who it was like I think it was like their dad, and they just couldn't keep the store open because there were just there's just too many memories associated with their dad there, and they just couldn't. And I understand that, and like it sucks. I mean, it sucks that it's still cool down, but if they're not feeling it, then I don't blame them.
Yeah, no, a lot of businesses, a lot of people, both wise, died during that whole event. So it's
It
understandable
really
that it
just sucks.
happened.
Yeah,
That's why I
it's
want. That's why I
understandable.
want to support the place that opened up to me recently. Even though there is no pandemic, it's still like a big risk. The guy sold everything to have this place, so I can tell he's a hard worker. You know.
Oh yeah, it's always good to help out people.
Yep. By the way, these enemies, I don't think you can scan these enemies at all.
No, you can't. And it's not 100% clear if these are like creatures that you'll find in the wild, or these are like creatures associated with demise and shit.
There you go.
I mean, they kind of disappear like enemies from demise, but like I don't know.
They're jerks. Let that be clear.
Jesus. Dum dum.
The recovery time is too short.
That's right. You just can't just like do like a 180 here.
Nope. Okay, I think I might have.
God, that was cutting it close.
Nope. Cody chasing tail. I always chase the girls, but you know this.
More of a move guy, but whatever.
I mean, true. I chase both. Ah, my stamina.
I mean, if you look, you Cody. Hey, Felly.
Oh, hi, Felly. I wasn't saying anything lewd. Don't worry about it.
I was though.
I saw a game and Dave and Buster's have been dying to play. It's a sit-down shooter called Fire Team Raven. Interesting. I'm a huge fan of ODST, so I saw you get to play as one in arcade. I need to jump on that opportunity. I just I didn't hear anything. Okay, we were talking about arcades, local arcades. A local arcade appeared nearby my place. So I'm excited because I want to support the place and everything. They want to have art on the wall, and I really want to help them do that, even though I'm not the best. Like, I don't know a single thing about putting mural art or drawings.
Make sure they actually, like, you tell them that you're not doing it for free. You actually want to be commissioned for it.
Oh no, actually, that was the first thing they said. Like, don't worry, we'll pay you. And I'm just like, yeah, that's great. However, I'm not the best, and I actually kind of don't want to be paid.
Don't be saying that, bro. Don't be downplaying yourself. You're a good as artist.
I think it's more of like I so badly want to have my mark on that building that I'm just like I don't want to even if they want to pay me, I kind of don't want to, just because reward is enough to have my art on an arcade place that hopefully will be there for years.
It's true, but if the fact that they're willing to pay you is a good ass sign.
Yeah.
Hey, don't squander that.
You know what would be super funny though? You know what would be super funny?
What's up?
So they hired someone to help out. I don't know much about arcades. I wish I did though, because God, would you imagine? I just got a part-time job in a store, and then immediately there's an arcade that wants to hire, like, that can hire me, and I'm like, fuck this! I'm going to the arcade.
I mean, you could have it out like as feelers. Like, it's always a second option there.
I will ask next time to see if there's like other than art, if there's anything at all that I could do, because man, that would be the dream. Even if it's a local place, and that means they could not always pay me due to the fact that, you know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, this how it is, yeah.
But yeah, I'm trading in an established franchise that has a big company name with all these benefits. What the hell?
Yeah, you can shoot arrows out of the air.
I did not know that.
Really? I mean, I think you were able to do that in Twilight Princess as well.
I never knew that was a thing. Okay, that's cool. Regardless, a cool local artist is preferable to some insane artist from somewhere else. Funny enough, so they have someone else that they're planning on having art on. That's someone's wife, actually, that was in the store when we were talking to, so.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so I also asked, like, hey, if this is happening, then I would love to just help out. Like, if it's scrap materials, or, like, help with brushes, or make things speed up faster. Like, I could just help and, like, learn along the way with them.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, super cool. The guy's really nice, too. And, of course, as I guessed it, he's Filipino, because apparently all Filipinos are a big fan of arcades, and tournaments, and speedrunning.
It's strange, but true, bro. Like, a lot of, like... When it comes to arcades, most of the time it's Filipinos.
I've gained new appreciation with the Philippine.
Bro, did you know that the woke folks were trying to make Philippine X a thing?
Let's move away from this topic.
And the Filipinos answered with, "Bro, if you don't stop calling us that, I will show you why our country's crime rate is so high."
Yes, that meme. That's so brilliant.
That's like, I love that.
So good.
Oh yeah,
but he's trying to avoid it. It's just like we've talked about it before, so yeah.
Look, I talked about this before. And like someone. And like one person asked me at a certain point, like, don't you guys have like woke people in Latin America? It's like, we do, but you know what they call themselves? they call themselves either Latine or Latam, which I say now sounds way the fuck better than Latinx, however the fuck you pronounce that. And two, they only use Latam or Latam or Latine to describe themselves, not a whole ass group of people. Like not a whole ass race. So there's that.
By the way, this is the only cursed screenshot of Skyward
God,
Sword.
man, I hate how this dude looks.
I hate this angle. Low quality, just the low quality, super low quality textures. The fact that you can see the black in the ceiling and his full model, not meant to be seen. This
No.
This
it's
part
crazy
just,
woke white people. That's what it is. But goddamn, like the poly, like this is such the textures on these is just terrible.
Yeah.
Looks like it had in time. It kind of does.
Nice. Had in time textures? What do you mean?
Bro, let's face facts. Had in time textures doesn't really have the best textures.
Oh, I find it charming.
I mean, no, it's charming, but like, it's not the best textures
It's
out
not
there.
the best textures, yeah. They intended from the beginning to have like very simple textures in Unreal Engine, just
That's
so that
fine. That's what they went with, and it came out great. It's just like you can't look at me and tell me those are like super good textures.
bro wants to be boiled. What were we talking about again? We were talking about the language.
You were
Oh yeah,
talking
Filipinos in arcades. Yeah.
Yeah, Filipino. Yes.
So yeah, guy was really cool. We played Puzzle Bobble together. He showed me DDR. I played DDR too. He was willing to teach me how to play DDR better because I sucked at it.
I mean, DDR is a really you gotta focus hard to do DDR properly. I tried it a few times. It's not easy.
So yeah, he is a really cool guy. I'm gonna go back eventually. I don't know when. It's just hard to go there on my own volition, obviously, because I have to go on bus, and that alone takes an hour to and back, especially like waiting.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So it's not far. It's near. It's very near. But if it's on bus where I have to wait, yeah, it takes a while. It's far.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. I don't know. I think I only took like public bus like a few times in my life because you know I don't live in like in a city or anything like that.
Yep.
Like everything like back when I used to live in like in town, I used to be able to walk or bike everywhere. And now and then when I grew and then I was able to get my first car around when I was 17. So I don't know. I just never been on a public transit like that much ever.
Nope, no, I'm the exception. I don't have a car yet, so I have to be on bus.
But that's the thing. Yeah.
Oh, right, I have to turn on those switches. Not yet, yeah, I'm getting one soon. I will probably get one this year.
You could do it, bro.
It's not going to be the best, obviously, because then I have to pay for gas, so it
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, I have a part-time job to cover that, but yeah, I'll be very limited on when, like, not the when, but like how long. Right now, it's the problem I have is when I can go. Distance doesn't matter that much, other side, away from the bus.
Yeah.
How far or how long I want to be going, like that's fine. I can deal with that. But I could cut something in my throat. I caught something in my throat as I was saying that.
It's like that, bro. You good?
But once I get a car, then it becomes how long I can do it. Like I can go anywhere, but I can't do it for long enough. Oh, speaking of Kashido saying death,
run!
Funeral, you fucking asshole.
I'm sorry. Every time I hear that, because like I told you this, it reminds me of a Metroid.
Oh yeah. I wonder if that was the reference, or that was an intentional reference. Oh no,
I don't know,
the
because
lava is slowly getting to me. Whatever shall I do?
It just freezes.
How's the remaster? Wait, of what? Oh, Metroid? It's pretty good. I think.
Wait, remaster of what?
Metroid Prime.
Oh shit! I haven't played it yet. I'm waiting for the physical copy.
If Nintendo ever does put a digital copy.
Wait, they did though. That
Oh yeah, I know.
remember it was like you could literally buy it now digitally, just but you have to wait for the physical.
Yeah. That does sound like the Brainstar Death theme. Yeah, really?
Kinda, yeah.
Nice.
But I was more referring to like the opening theme to Metroid. You know, when you first saw the game. Anyway, I'm telling Feli here.
Oh, okay.
I'm telling
Imagine
here.
getting games physically. It's great to have physically. The company can't take it away from you if the services.
Exactly. That I prefer getting physical. Like the only time I ever do digital is like when I'm just buying like indie games. But if I have the option to go physical, I will.
This is the one. This is the only section I think in a dungeon where you can just straight up go to the sky. It was all a trick. I deceived you again. There was a statue that takes you into the sky.
Oh, you're welcome, Valkyrie. I'm so glad that I'm so glad that you only can hear Metroid now.
I wonder if I should put more sound effects. Oh, I should put Pizza Tower sound effects now. I think Pizza Tower, because the sound effects in Pizza Tower are so great. You got screaming, you got the enemies. Here's a good gameplay mechanic. When you're just regular walking, enemies can attack you, right?
Yeah.
But it might be pretty annoying if you're moving at Mach 10 and the enemies can still attack you, right?
Yeah.
So instead, if you're running at Mach speed, where you can kill them normally, instead of attacking, they scream in horror. They scream at you. They like react to you running fast at them. That way they don't attack you and you can kill them easily. It's really fun. Let's get physical.
Oh my god, I can't. That fucking song. Oh my god, why do I remember that fucking song?
Oh, here's a better thing. There's rankings in the game. If you have like a D rank, you get the shitty victory jingle. If it's B or D, it's like B or C, it's a little better. If it's S and A, it's a lot better, and if it's P, it's like the best. It's like a rock version. It's really fun. So you're telling me P is the replacement for S rank? Yeah. So S rank is labeled as perfect, but P rank outclasses that. P rank is actual perfect. That's really weird. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's really weird. But yeah, I should have that as sound alerts too. It's like, so anytime like I do something, people can just say like, "Wow, that was awful." Please do. You were in the rip theme for me, so now we're even. Wait, how are we even though? Oh, because I remember that song? Nah, not really. Now I think I still have one over you, Valkyrie. So I think you've improved it. I think I improved it. What other sound effects do I have again? I had like Omori sound effects, but they're not like too interesting. Like Omori sound effects, I had something else, I forgot. Okay, we got that now. I realize I drank both of these potions, so instead of just having one empty, they're both full. They both have. What a waste of bottles. Yeah. Oh god. I want you to visit me at my house tonight. I have something I need to say. Oh my. I was just actually sorry. Definitely coming. I'll be writing. Oh. Not really. I mean I have another song stuck in my head, and that one's actually a banger. Alright, maybe we shouldn't keep her waiting after all. You know, the gentleman shouldn't keep a lady waiting, right? True. I legit have like the song, like the you know Shadow of the Colossus, right? Da 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 da. Yeah, the open way. It's like bum, 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 ba, da, da, da. Like that part of the song always gets me like, I don't know, it gives me like this like feeling. I don't know why. It just gives me like this amazing feeling. I don't know why. Link more like kink. Kinky. Linky. Ah, fuck. It hurts. What? I think I talked to you about a game called Wanna Know Hara. I'm following some artists that draw that character, but it's not like a wholesome way of like, oh, let's put the main girl with the main guy like the story intends. Like, guess it's supposed to be romantic or anything. Nah, it's like let's have her matched up with the rapist.
Oh God.
Yeah,
it
Sal.
happens, bro. It happens. Like people just draw whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah, Sal is supposed to be the villain of the game, but he sexually assaults Watanohara at like the bad endings, and everyone just likes to draw that. No, don't say that. That sucks, Felly.
Sorry, Philly. Sorry, Philly.
Felly,
I'm sorry, Valkyrie.
no.
Still, sorry, no, Valkyrie. Still
Felly,
no dice.
next time you play,
I still have the song stuck in my head. The other
Felly,
one. That's
next time you play a Zelda game, you have to name Link Kinky, Kinky Linky. I don't think there's enough room for that though. What do you think about me? What should I say?
I like you.
Wait, what do you think about me? Wait, what's that meme go where like someone says, like, you store yeah, what's my purpose? You pass butter. Oh my god. What would you want me to say, Ark?
I like you.
I like you. You're not lying? Lying, actually. Really?
Really?
Reach into her pocket and take what she's got. Really, really like me? I like so much you can back down.
Why is it giving you so many options like to break this girl's heart?
I don't know if I found out you were lying. I'm lying. It's true.
Twink. I hate the word twink. Oh, she's even making a heart out of her hand right there.
But I understand your true feelings better than you know. Of course. The game is just telling us like, you idiot, you have Zelda, you have Zelda, you have Zelda!
Why not both? ¿Por qué no los dos?
Keep our love secret, darling. I will see you again at the item check. Are you sure you want to delete this relationship?
Apparently so. See, how many
Water, my throat's drying up.
how many gratitude crystals are there again?
I forgot.
60, right?
Maybe 60. I really like you, Cody. I like you too, Felly.
I really like you too, Cody. As a friend.
Bitch. I need to go
That's
sleep.
right. That's right. I am that sassy bitch.
It's night. I have to go into the morning. Who left this sassy
like,
lost
what?
child?
No, I am that sassy lost cholo. What do you mean? Man, God damn it. I just wish they actually give us an upgrade where we could just fly at night. I mean, they would have to change like the entire environment underground, like below the clouds as well, to be nighttime. But still, though,
It's not that hard to do.
it really isn't.
Again, I fully believe that they struggled making this game, trying to make the storyplay work with the motion controls, and then realize, fuck, we have to actually make the rest of the game fun. Because Twilight Princess is a very well-balanced game, has a great amount of everything.
It does, and like I said, that's why it's still one of my favorite 3D Zelda to this day.
Yeah, my favorite is still Spirit Tracks, obviously, because that game is like the best.
Well, what about? I'm talking about 3D though.
Spirit Tracks is 3D.
No, but it's more like top down though. That's more like
Spirit Track has 3D models. It counts as 3D.
Cody, it's a freaking 2D Zelda. Just face it.
No, never.
Say it, bro. Cody, what's your favorite 3D one?
Spirit Tracks.
No, that doesn't count. That's not 3D.
I don't know what my favorite 3D Zelda is. Because if you go by playtime, it's Skyward Sword. I played Skyward Sword the most just because it's the one I had.
Okay, I guess we'll wait until like after the Skyward Sword, because I don't know, like I feel like you're more of a Wind Waker type of guy, which is weird that we never really went to Wind Waker. I don't know why we didn't go to Wind Waker though.
I kind of feel like it was redundant. Like there's not much we can talk about Wind Waker, I think, unless you have like some childhood memories with it or anything. But I don't. I remember
not
watching
really.
Conroy. But that's it.
And I like I said, I tried playing it. It's one of, I think it's like my least favorite of the 3D Zeldas. Truthfully.
Yeah, that's why I skipped it. There's like not much interesting things to say about it other than Tetra and like how much I want to loot her.
Of course you do.
So we have a path here. We have two choices to make. This one or this one. So if we go... I didn't mean to climb that. Go talk to the statue. The edge of decision. Choose the path you believe in. Move forward bravely. So I think one of the Magmas told you which way to go. However, I don't remember, so we're gonna flip a coin. And you know what? I'm gonna make a poll. Hang on.
Okay, go ahead. Oh, that's very interesting. Like I said, Wind Waker is literally my least favorite. Like, it has good music, but it has literally the weakest dungeons in the entire like 3D Zelda. Like, maybe in the entire series, because they're super linear to me. They just are. There's little to no diversions in them. And it has like the lowest number of dungeons too. That's another thing.
All right, vote. Where are we going? Left or right? One person picks left. Another person picks right. It's 5 people or 5 votes go. 9 votes go to left. Cashed in. I'm voting left. 16 votes to left. I don't like Wind Waker's later dungeon where you have to constantly play songs to switch characters. That is an annoyance, even if I like
that is annoyance, yep.
20 votes for left. Only 1 vote for white.
No, Valkyrie, we're not talking about a stripper pole.
Though if you record yourself in a stripper pole dancing nude, I would definitely love that. 21 votes, 22 votes for left. No, a vote for right. You can vote multiple times, just so you know. In Joe's Mass, you had to play the effigy song 15 times. That is one. It's not that much, but it is like a lot.
It is, yes.
Can't use bits anymore to rig. Rip.
But in turn, is one of the best dungeons in the series, so it kind of balances that.
It is very clever with its stuff, yeah. Plus, you can play the song fast if you get used to it.
True.
Oh, I don't want to spoil Pizza Tower for a level, but there's a level in Pizza Tower I really find funny arc. I'll tell you later after stream.
Oh god.
I voted at 4,000 points left. Jesus. You guys need to grind out your points. I swear. I'm sad Slump's not here anymore. She stopped talking, so I think she's like offline or something, or maybe just lurking, doing something else. Slump cute.
We miss you, Slump.
What was something else I want to say? Well, the last things I want to say about the arcade is like, cute arcade. The guy gave me all snacks. They have a lot of Japanese and Korean snacks too. Ooh. And yeah, overall, just like fun. Great. I hope it doesn't go away. My mom thought it was abandoned too, because I looked at it on the map and it's like, what the hell is this place? And I told my mom, let's go check it out. And my mom was saying the entire time, like, it's probably abandoned. There might be nothing there. We go to it. No. Place is right there. Brand new. Like, damn, you know. They had pool. They had other stuff too. They had board games. They had pool. They had air hockey. They had like a couple of other things too. Me and my mom played for a while too.
Oh, that's nice. She actually played with you.
Yeah, we played pool and we played some of the driving games and other stuff too.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
I mean, the Google Maps does take a while to update things, so like I'm not surprised it looked abandoned.
It didn't. No, it wasn't abandoned. Like, and when I looked at pictures on Google,
I mean, if it looked abandoned.
Oh, no. My mom thinks it was abandoned because she herself saw the place empty for a long time. While in Google, it showed pictures of the place. Anyway, left has won, so let's go. Jump!
I mean, pool is pretty fun though. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't played pool in a while, but pool's really fun.
Geronimo! Ah, no, wait, it's over there. It was the right way. It was
Cody.
the right way, but I forgot the platform is there.
God damn it. Oh, does Valkyrie need a hug?
Left was the correct answer. Cachito? My mom thought I was abandoned too, SMH.
Valkyrie needs a hug, bro.
Anyway, guess what we found?
A wall.
Yeah, so here's the question now. Fairies or a bottle? Or like, we keep our bottles or we get a fairy out of it? Or should we just get money? Or bombs or arrows?
I say arrows.
I have 31 arrows right now. I'm not hurting.
Oh, never mind. Money then,
All right, let's
because
go money.
those 2 bottles of health are pretty good.
It is a full heal, and at this point, like we have enough health that a fairy won't recover everything.
Mm-hmm. Behold, Cody the
A
artist.
silver ruby.
Oh, silver. Oh, that's rare.
Must feel like a celebrity.
See, Cody, your art skills helped you get money.
That doesn't count. I don't think I can keep that up for a living. do you know the price difference between a regular dollar and Hylian rubies? Rupees?
Wait, what was that? Oh, the No, you know, I don't really know.
Yeah, I can't put my shield up in time when they ricochet that.
Interesting. So when they parry you like that, like you are literally stunned.
Yeah, I can't pull it up fast enough. I think I can jump back though, maybe.
It is just so fascinating. It is still so fascinating to me, like the Lizavos evolved from wielding giant bliss gauntlets to wielding like swords and axes in the future.
Yeah. Oh, here's something else, Ark. I don't think you mentioned this about Legend of Zelda, the Sky thing, the new game. Link has like a robotic arm, and that was one of the concept arts in Breath of the Wild.
Yes. They're bringing in so much concept from ideas and shit. Oh, speaking of that, there's actually leaks for it now, because someone somehow got access to the art book early.
The fuck?
So yeah, there's leaks. There's leaks out there now. So be careful.
Why is there 2 art walls at the same time?
That is strange. So yeah, to all of y'all who want to go into the game blind, be careful online because there are leaks out there now.
I wasn't gonna get another silver ruby like that again. I had a feeling. Maybe I should have gone for a fairy because I was low in health.
That is true. You probably could have gone for a fairy.
I'm gonna go pass that on the script, sleep pattern. Take care, everyone. Bye, Felly. Love you.
Bye, Philly.
Oh no, please. Please, spare me. I have children. I actually don't.
You don't though.
Please don't eat me, Vincent. I have a family to feed. You don't have a family.
Never
I'm in a family
I'm
of
a family of
one.
one. That's probably like the best line from Over the Hedge.
There's a lot of better lines in that. There are a lot of good lines in that movie, honestly.
I don't know, man. I think that's like the one that really
Made
really
you laugh
stands
out
out
loud.
to me. Yeah, it just makes me like, that's actually a pretty good line. I actually just recently watched Over the Hedge. Is like, god damn.
Yeah, Kachito, after Skyward Sword, every other Zelda game has Master Mode unlocked at the beginning as a choice.
True.
Skyward Sword was the first one to invent the idea, and they didn't do it the best. The rest of the games made it a choice afterwards in the beginning.
Yeah. What was I about to say? Oh yeah, this is another use for looking above ground.
Yeah, the only other use is this right here.
Mm-hmm. But like I said, I have recently watched Over the Hedge again with friends, and god damn, like the turtle's face looks so uncanny. Like the way he speaks and moves with that, like the turtle's face just looks super uncanny to me.
It is an old movie, so 3D animation wasn't the best. Plus DreamWorks. It was DreamWorks, right?
Yeah, it was DreamWorks.
Yeah, DreamWorks. It's still a good movie, though.
Oh, but let's see.
I love the shot where it shows like suburban, like all the stores and restaurants, and it's like just random default buildings and like a couple, like just like 3 store signs. And it's like, come on, guys, you probably had more processing power for more signs and detail, you jerks.
Yeah.
I found it really funny. Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me.
I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. I'm still kind of excited and kind of worried about Kung Fu Panda 4.
As you should be.
As I should be. But I'll go in with some sort of like with minimum expectation, but like not zero.
DreamWorks so far has been great with Puss in Boots and bad guys, but they can still fuck up at the finish line.
They still can. But at the very least, I hope I know that they're gonna have good animation for it.
Yeah. Actually, no. I think Kung Fu Panda's gonna stick with the traditional animation that they did before.
Are they? Because I think they will benefit so much more with the animation
they would benefit if they change animations, but I think a lot of people were saying that, like, or seeing previews or something, saying like, no, this is the same animation style. They haven't changed.
Well, as long as it has like good storytelling like they did with all 3 other ones, I think I'll be fine.
Yeah, of course. That's what Kung Fu Panda was all about.
Probably my favorite Jack Black performance, truthfully.
Well, we haven't seen Bowser yet, so hold your
Okay, yeah,
okay.
I still need to watch the Mario. Oh my god, I'm so excited for the Mario movie. Well, oh yeah, we haven't talked about the commercial, have we?
Oh, okay. So, do you want me to say it or you?
Oh my god.
Should I say it?
You go ahead.
Okay. The Mario Brothers. So they made a commercial for the movie that's an in-universe commercial of the Mario Brothers plumbing services.
They aired it in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, they aired it in the Super Bowl. And the other big thing is that it is a remix of the original Mario cartoon theme, rap. So it is using the Mario Brothers cartoon show rap. I should have grabbed that fairy.
Oh, you could have got that.
Whatever. I'm gonna go into the sky anyway to get potions.
They have to remix it a bit because they like the whole rap couldn't make sense with the concept, but like the fact that they use that rap at all, like they reference the cartoon at all, it's amazing.
Yep, and even better, which I don't think Ark knows about this because he hasn't said anything about it.
I think I have. Yes, the girl.
The girl is the original. You say it.
So the girl that was like in the commercial, she's the original voice actress of the Peach in that cartoon. They brought her back for that role, and like, bro, this is something that Nintendo would never do. Like, this is something that most likely Evolution thought of doing themselves.
We don't know for sure, but
we don't know for sure. But like, come on, this is Nintendo. Like, most likely Nintendo would not have done this.
Yeah. Why would you make her remember that?
Because I'm Mexican like that.
Mexican like that. We haunt your dreams and we haunt your nightmares and dreams.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Bro, but it's so good. Oh my god, like this is gonna be a good movie. This is gonna be a good ass movie. Probably like I'm expecting it to be one of the best like video game adaptation movies ever so far, and hopefully it's gonna be like a new standard for video game adaptations.
I mean, Sonic kind of was the first actually, and Pokemon.
I mean, kind of, but I think it's gonna blow Sonic out of the water.
Let's hope. Here's hoping they could still trip.
Here's hoping.
They could still
trip. I mean, they can, but here's hoping though.
Dreaming about Cody? Yeah, you should be dreaming about me.
Damn, bro, that's pretty gay.
And every time you say that now, I think of Onimai. Every time the guy is like doing something girly, and then he goes like, "What the hell am I doing?" The anime is pure like girly fan service for you to enjoy, but with like a good story underneath. Sure, it's not better than Bocchi the Rock. I'd still say Bocchi the Rock is better in every single way, but it is cute. Damn it, I wanted to upgrade that.
No, I mean, yeah, like Bocchi the Rock is like I would never say that. Like I would never say it's better than Bocchi the Rock.
Simply put, we can go gayer. Yes. There's something I didn't know about Japan. The only thing bothering me about that anime is that it afflicts the gender roles a couple of times, and I think that's just Japan's fault. The part that annoyed me was this weird thing. There was the guy goes into an arcade, and there's photo booths there, and there's a sign that's shown saying like a guy cannot go into the photo booths on their own with just guys. They have to be accompanied by a girl. And it made me be like, why is that sign a thing? And I think that's not, yeah, it's obviously not the anime's problem. I think that's actually just Japan's rules. And that just made me like, okay, is it like common that guys trash up like photo booths or something? Why is it not allowed for a guy to go there alone? Yeah, it's a strange thing. But I know that's not the anime's fault, and that's just how probably
it's
Japan
mostly just
is.
it's just Japanese thing. Yeah. Interesting.
Which is kind of sucky, but hey, whatever. You can't be perfect, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's real. Oh yeah, that is real. It's weird, but whatever.
I mean,
that's the only thing that bothers me about the show.
I mean, let's face facts. Like, this is the same country that where there's little stores that will not serve you because you're foreign.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing.
No foreigners.
Japan's great. Japan's great for a lot of reasons.
Let's face facts. Japan can be a bit xenophobic. Let's just face facts. They're a bit xenophobic.
A bit Xenoblade? No, I'm just kidding.
God damn, bro.
If Xenoblade's so popular in Japan, why don't they take lessons from Xenoblade? You know, have party from all around the country.
I would like to visit Japan one of these days, like I do.
But it was pretty dangerous sometimes, and of course, trains and walking alone for women. Yeah, Japan is like
True.
Messed up.
It can be, yeah.
It's really odd that that kind of stuff is there in the first place. I know it's for safety, but that's also like, you know, if it's happening in the first place, something should be done about it. But then again, that problem is way too deep to even begin fixing.
There's way too much deep to it. Like, and let's face it, this is the same country where they literally have their own word for saying dying, like their own word specifically meaning dying from overworking. They have a legit, like, they have an overworking problem over there too, so...
Japan's great, but not the best.
Like, it's great,
no
it's great
countries,
to visit.
no country is perfect.
No, the country's perfect. Like, people need to remember that Japan is great for visiting. I'm so glad we're past the whole weeaboo, like, blindness to what Japan is. Now we're just weebs.
Now it just weaves. That was an era for sure. That was
an era, and I hope to God we never go back to that era again.
That was reversed. There we go.
That was a difficult one.
All right, here we go.
And they never brought this concept back again.
Nope. It was fun though. I like that the last one is literally shaped in a key.
Huh, it is really shaped like a key, isn't it?
Yep.
Interesting.
It's really cute. The last one is just a key shape.
Except Norway. Yeah, Norway I heard is a really chill place.
It doesn't have anime though, so it's not perfect either way. It sucks! No anime.
Damn.
Oh, hello there, Link. I see you're still among the living. Fancy meeting you here. We seem to bump into each other time and time again. Oh, it's no coincidence though, is it? You and I were bound by a thread of fate.
So what you're saying that you're a creepy stalker?
Look at these old drawings. Until I found these, I was upset about that little stunt the goddess dog pulled at the Gate of Time. What was that twig's name again? Impa? Fucking, I forgot he called her a twig.
He legit called her a twig. I mean, is he wrong? Where's the lie?
Well, never mind that, because these drawings suggest the existence of a second Gate of Time. This news has just filled my heart with rainbows. I've been a busy boy, searching here and there and everywhere for another Gate of Time. So you see, that's what he's been doing.
Yeah, he's been looking for like a solution to his problem. And he found it, apparently.
And yet, I couldn't even find a single clue. Since I know I can be honest with you, I'll admit I got a little sulky. It was frowns all around.
So you've been not taking it out with grace.
The thought of never getting my hands on that darling young girl again was, well, more than I could bear.
So you're a creepy stalker as well.
But then I found this place. The prospect of a second gate of time made me positively giggly. I like that sword swipe.
He nearly could have stabbed us in the back there, and there's nothing we could have done.
He could have, but that pose was also a reference to the first time we've met him. Where in the first time
I
Link
know
was
that's
still
true, but
shocked,
like,
and this one he actually texts back.
This is the one thing I don't like. This is another thing. The cutscene clearly shows that he has the power to literally stab us in the back.
But he doesn't. That's his problem. He's just a show him.
Exactly,
He's just a
he
showman.
doesn't.
He just loves to mess with Link, and I love it. I like those though. I feel like a lot of people are like too much thinking into logic. Like, oh, the character could just clearly kill you at any time. But it's like, nah, it's not like that. You know, it's not like that. Characters are characters,
but
and
still though.
I understand if it's like a story reason, like Star Wars, where they kill off characters or do stupid things for no reason. But in stuff like that, I think it's more of just to show off a character because that's their personality. They could have killed you, but they didn't. And that was on purpose.
And that's why they're stupid as fuck.
Yeah. But that's why we love him, right?
Define love.
I would have hardcore sex with him. Do you remember when I told you that next time we met, I'd make your ears bleed from the sound of your own screams? Well, I've been thinking, perhaps corporal punishment is a touch harsh. I might be willing to forgive and forget if you strike a deal. Wanna be a big shot? All I ask is you tell me where I can find the other gate of time.
So what you're pretty much saying, Cody?
What?
So what you're pretty much saying, Cody? You want to take on this big old master sword?
Yes.
God damn it!
Such behavior, a mischievous boy like you, needs to be dealt with firmly. I must warn you, I won't go easy on you this time.
He says that while he had the opportunity to literally stab us in the back.
Lovely, aren't they? You'll find the supple skin of my arms tougher than any armor. Doesn't their shape just leave you breathless?
Cody.
What?
There you go. He's showing you off your body. Now go for it.
Hell yeah! Oh my god, his arm looks really blocky in that shot. He has a boob window.
He really does, though.
Namely, mercy. Damn it, I missed that line. I love that line that he says. It's like,
then again, is he really a he though? Because it's more of a weapon. But that's actually spoilers. Never mind.
I like that line though. I feel like I'm missing something. Namely, mercy. That's really great. So he has these things blocking you have to get rid of first, and then you can start striking him. So it's the same fight, but a little more complicated and more things to worry about.
Indeed.
Someone's DMing me, but I'm busy trying to fight a fanboy.
Not that we're here. We are. I mean, fanboy. This dude's like.
Tumblr
this
sexy
dude is
man?
not a. I would look. Let's face facts. This man is not a bottom. This
what
man
is he then?
will dominate you. That's just how it is.
Is he a Tumblr
Simple
sexy
as that.
man? Is that what he is?
What's that?
Tumblr sexy man.
Maybe. He's built like a fanboy, but this man is definitely not a bottom.
Kind of reminds me of Sal in the end. If you play Wadanohara, you know how Sal is. Actually, yeah, this character kind of is like Sal. Well, then again, I'm assuming Sal inspired by this character, not.
You mean Frieza?
Frieza? That's another one.
What was I about to say? Oh yeah, since we're fighting Girahim again, goddamn that fucker. Oh, and he brought the dual sword, so shit. Since we're fighting Girahim again, I want to talk about his how he played in Hyrule Warriors. He's actually really fucking fun to play as. Because he does have those dual swords. He does throw these shurikens. And like one of his specials literally turns him into like, you know, what he actually is. He's actually a really fun character to play as in Hyrule Warriors.
One sword versus 3 swords.
Three swords?
Making you
Oh,
remember you have a spin attack. This guy basically is like a big reminder of all your moves, in case you learned them. Especially that one. That one that you're never taught. It's a great, like...
The four spin attack, pretty much.
Yeah. Oops. I like playing Marin in Hyrule Warriors because she's pretty.
I mean, Marin
Oh, that
Like,
reminds me of the
even...
comic. That reminds me of the comic of like, why do you play as girl characters? And it's like, the kid is saying like, because they're prettier than boys or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, ow, fuck again.
I mean, I was so
Question.
surprised as hell that they even added Marin in the first place, but they did, and she's actually a pretty fun character to play as. Cute as fuck, and her weapon is a bell, and she literally summons the windfish as one of her specials.
Just so you know, so that means all Zelda characters can kick ass if they wanted to.
Pretty much.
Need a story where Marin is the next hero of Hyrule, but obviously it's not going to happen because it's always Link and Zelda.
And then again, Marin is, spoilers, a figment of a higher being's imagination.
Actually, if it's the imagination of Link, does that mean that Marin is part of the hero?
No, because Marin was originally the imagination of the windfish, and
What could you have said?
Marin,
Son, I need to talk to you about your Pokemon team.
oh no, not that freaking video! Oh my god, that video is so cursed.
All right, he's out of here.
Okay, but like then Marin is real in the real world now because she became a seagull. If you never died in the game.
Oh yeah, Link Funk's a seagull.
God damn it!
Oh wait, I thought I got 3 pings, but no, I guess it was just Oliver. Oliver sent me a picture. It's cute.
Oh shit! How is Oliver? I haven't spoken to her in a long minute.
Oliver's good, hardworking girl as always. Anyway,
Oh, yeah.
we get another heart container.
Is she still is she still trying to be intimidating?
You know her. In a few 2 months or so, Chair and her gonna meet up, and that's gonna be interesting to see what happens next.
I hope for the best for them.
That is for sure, unless.
I really do like these forging scenes. I really do.
Yeah, it's very beautiful.
It is. These different color flames, like this deep red flame, looks cool as hell.
I like this too. Link knows, like, at this point what to do.
Yeah,
He's
he's not surprised. He's not surprised anymore.
I just like Fee with that glance, and like Link is just like, I understand, I got you.
Do it, girl.
And finally, after a couple of hours of gameplay, I don't know exactly, maybe 20, 15, 30, we finally turned the Mode Skyward Sword into the Master Sword!
The pseudo Master Sword. I love how they took this design from like the Wind Waker.
Yeah, it's kind of funny, but then again, that's kind of like the more kiddish style rather than Twilight Princess took.
True.
Deku stick upgrade.
Deku's, oh my god, you're right. And I love this. I love that not even Feed mentions this as well. It's just like, what does this even mean? Like, yeah, she's actually let like it's actually up to our interpretation, not to
Master,
whatever.
now it has been tempered by the last of the sacred flames. Your blade has finally revealed its true form. You now hold the Master Sword. With this sword's great power, you can awaken the Gate of Time within the sealed temple. I recommend you make your way to this location.
Let's go.
And let's ignore the fact that Gurhim is definitely not gonna follow us there.
Definitely not. Hell no. Nah, that's no way. He's not that smart. He's a stupid fuck.
So I think we're gonna get. Oh no, the Goron's gone. So now we have the Master Sword. We have fully. Did we fully upgrade the sword?
No, not yet. Remember, this is like technically this is like the pseudo Master Sword.
Oh fuck! Wait, we don't get double damage until later, huh?
No, not until later.
Also, I
But we could do that next
forgot you
time.
could just climb
Oh yeah,
this.
I forgot that. That's right. That's how you do it over there.
Fucking idiots that we are.
I know we are stupid.
Hi, how you doing?
Hi, how you doing?
I want to tell you about your car's extended warranty.
I told you I actually almost fell for one of those scams.
Everyone does that at one point, but then like never again.
No, but the reason why I almost did. Jesus, the charge is faster now. Fuck.
No, it's not. It's not. That's why I kept swinging it faster, because it's not. Once it's
Really?
full, it's supposed to be instant.
Ah, okay. But like the reason why I almost fell for it was because I bought my car like a year ago and I didn't remember if I had an extended warranty or not, so that's why I almost fell for it at that time.
Yeah, that's fair.
But luckily I didn't.
Yeah.
Still
Alright,
got 3 more
well,
years.
that
Still got 3 more years
is
to pay it off.
everything. That is all the major dungeons in the game. One dungeon remains. The last one.
And that was pretty fun actually.
Yeah, that dungeon's really good. I almost
shit, you
died
good,
because I almost died because it was so good.
Cody, stop dying, bro.
My throat's just dry. I have water near
Classy.
me, but that doesn't help.
You just drink it like a tea with like lime.
You know what the fucking funeral? I hate you.
Oh shit, we're playing more Metroid again.
So we could. I forgot what happens. I think. Oh yeah, we go to the past. We open the gate. Then no, the imprisoned is open. Yeah, we have to fight the imprisoned.
We have to fight the imprisoned again.
For the last time, we open the gate. Zelda gets kidnapped, I think.
Oh, you don't have to go to Thunderhead.
I know. There's some Gala cubes in there though.
Ah, that's right.
I want to get those before we leave.
Sale.
So let me make sure. So we fight Gilliam. We go into the past. Zelda tells us about the truth. Then we have to go back to Skyloft to get the last gift. And then when we go back, we save Zelda, and then she gets kidnapped, and then we all die.
Spoilers.
Spoilers. I remember that one of the earliest Omori fan art that was passed around at the time was the one where like Basil's looking at the photo and Omori covers his mouth and goes, "Shh, spoilers."
Spoilers.
That's so great.
Spoiler.
Ark, I did I show you the Omori videos that someone's making?
No, you haven't.
Fuck. Okay, they're the only person I actually haven't. I was thinking like, there's someone I'm supposed to be sending this to. There's one more person I know that it loves Omori a lot that I haven't shown it yet, and of course it was you. I didn't think of that for some reason.
How could you forget about me?
I never want to forget about you. Unfortunately, in that moment, I did.
Damn, bro. I feel betrayed.
So these videos, Ark. Oh my god, they're such a great concept and they feel so real. So instead of a photo camera, it's Basil with a video camera and it's him recording his friends in a faraway town.
Oh shit.
It feels so real though! Like it has that feeling of that time of just some kids messing around. And it just feels so good. It's all animated, so it's not real or anything. It's not like taking place in real time. It's all in the 3D, space. But it feels so goddamn real. It just the voice acting is like, it's not the best, but it's great. It's really great. I love Basil's voice. I have Sunny's voice. Aubrey is the best. Kel feels like Kel. Hero is like a concerned adult, which is great. It's all like, oh, as soon as I saw that, I just got like flashbacks to like when I got my video camcorder for the first time and just messing around with that for a while. I didn't never like kept it for long. But man, it gave me that feeling. Like, and if you watch it like right now, you will see that, like, you will get that feeling. I bet.
I think I'll watch it after the stream then.
Ah, but I want to hear your reactions on stream.
Fine.
Don't complain, jerk.
I'll complain when I want to, Cabrón. What you gonna do about it? That's right.
I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry so hard.
Oh yeah? I don't hear you crying right now.
No, it's kidding.
All right, let's see. Here, hold up. Let me just you.
Didn't mean to exit.
God, this really does just give me like those kind of vibes. Those
Yeah,
kind of like early ass vibes. Holy shit!
I'm telling you.
And the voice for Sunny is actually really good, actually.
Doesn't it sound like it would be something like he would like actually say or sound like?
Yeah, exactly. He would stutter like this. I definitely think he would stutter like this. And of course, Aubrey would be like just the upbeat one before everything.
Oh, when she gets mad at Kel, she gets mad at Kel later. When she gets mad at Kel, it definitely sounds like her. Like like a kid getting like mad at something really dumb.
Of course.
There you go.
Of course, he has like of
And of course, what?
their voices are just almost perfect, actually.
Oh yeah, this is like on this cube I can't get yet. Rip.
Damn, bro.
It's so weird hearing like
It's cool. It's just so weird, but like it's cool that they use like a 3D environment for like everything else, but like the characters are animated.
yeah. But I like that aesthetic because it's like it
It's
feels
good. It's good though.
it feels real, but like the characters look like the way you think they look.
Yeah.
There's one where I think
But I don't smell.
yes. I love Hero being the adult, like trying to convince Kel to shower. Because that's totally a real life conversation that would happen with siblings.
No.
There's one where Basil's showing Sunny and Mari's house, and it's all 3D modeled, and it's like you look at it and it's like, man, this is their house. Like it feels like them.
It really does though.
I also like small details, like
Oh shit, it's Mari.
yeah, it's Mari. I like small details in the beginning where Sunny was saying his favorite thing to do is violin, but it's like, that's not true, so he's only saying that because he thinks like he should say that.
Yeah.
Just little things like that. So he feels unconfident.
And they even added like the random coughs just to make it more authentic.
Random coughs, conversations happening in the background outside, like, even though it's not Basil's focus. Like, we're so used to how videos are nowadays, so when we see like an old video like that, it's like, man, it has a different feeling to it. It feels authentic for sure. A lot more.
The last time I had this kind of feelings was when I first watched like that the backrooms video.
Yeah, that's definitely the aesthetic they're going for. And I'm pretty sure that inspired this series, that kind of series to be made, and I'm super happy for it because it's so different. It's not just spooky thing that happens; it's childhood memories.
Yes. Oh my god, it's actually. Oh my god, that was actually really good. I liked it. Oh my god, that was.
I think in some case, like the kind of spooky horror comes from the fact that something bad's gonna happen because it's Omori.
Yeah.
It's great. It's
Oh
really
man,
great.
it is good. Like it's like, I'm gonna have to watch how many videos have they made so far?
There's like I think 2, 3 more. There's some short ones, so they don't like really count. But that one I sent is like just the biggest one so far. That one has the most dialogue and the most character interaction. It's really great. I think they made another video. I saw, which is why I recognize this guy. What else did they make? Oh yeah, final duet, but Mari keeps playing the piano notes wrong. It's just her getting mad as she's practicing, and Sunny's like getting more and more panicked. Oh yeah, this guy.
That's right.
Yeah, this guy animated a couple of other things and a couple of other like I forgot what it's called. It's like they like multiple people join in to make a seamless animation kind of. So yeah, I'm really happy they're making this. Like It's not perfect, obviously, but like, oh man, just the concept alone is great.
It is. It's such a good concept. Oh man, Omori.
Yep.
What a game, though. What a game.
What a game.
Anyways, I think that's it for now, right?
Yep, that's we're about.
I think
to
there's a
reach.
few side works you could do now, especially now that we interacted with that one old mole.
Yeah, but we'll do that another time.
Yeah, we'll do that next time.
Almost at 3 hours. What you gonna call it? What was I gonna say again? Oh yeah, I was watching before the stream. I was watching Hanamakia's Mori playthrough. At least only Black Space. I think I only tune in for Black Space because it's like the best of her reactions.
Oh, that's right. Oh yeah, what you thought of Choga Conroy's take on Omori?
Oh, what's my take or her take? Cause I don't know.
No, you like Choga Conroy's take. Like, remember you sent me that tweet?
Oh, funny things. I agree with him.
Yeah.
Omori is amazing, but dungeon designs suck.
It really does, though.
The best dungeon is the first one, and I want to make a video essay on Omori of my own feelings and be like, I want to make that a point where it's like, yeah, the game's great, dungeons are terrible, except the first one and the secret one. All of the dungeons are bad, and I want to explain why they're bad in the first place because there is a reason that could have easily been fixed.
Yeah, it's not something cute, but you know what? You're very cute too.
Obviously, it's not bad enough that you want to drop the game. It was only bad enough that I felt like the game lost quality. Because that's what happened to me. When going through Sweetheart's Dungeon, that's when I first had the thought of, this game isn't really as great as I thought. Or like, this is like right now, like, it was in Sweetheart's Dungeons where I was just like, I'm not having that much fun. As I think I should be having, and but like after that point, I had a load of fun with the story, obviously, and it's a very.
It was mostly the character. It was the characters that really made it. Let's face facts.
Yeah. I guess if I could describe it quick, what the Mori Dungeons could have done, they could have taken a page from Deltarune and Undertale. Instead of going through just a regular dungeon, what if the main villain of that dungeon follows you around and taunts you? Like, can you imagine going through Sweetheart's castle with all traps and
she just taunts you?
She taunts you. Here's the idea I got for that I wanted to point out in the video. Instead of just a dungeon crawling thing of just references of RPG Maker stuff, how about instead it's a game show? Let's take the game show from the beginning. The entire dungeon is a game show of Sweetheart like trying to prove that Hero is like for her, or the party is like trying to sabotage them. So it's this whole dangerous dungeon to see if you beat it, Hero can be like her husband or whatever. And then like when you get to the end of the dungeon, that's when the boss fight happens because Hero rejects her.
Yeah.
So that could have been perfect. We get to see so much of Sweetheart's personality. We get to have a fun like game show kind of like dangerous game show kind of deal, which it's common, but like a lot of kids would watch game shows back in the day, so it fits.
Yeah. Also, rip Sweetheart's background that Cody used to have.
Yeah, I'll never return it. I'll only have Azumanga Daioh big ass cheeks.
I mean, she does have a fat ass.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Hey, Cody.
Time. What?
You think Roxy's pretty?
I think Roxy's pretty.
Yeah, I think so too. Very pretty.
Anyway, thanks for supporting so much. Slump Neko with the 13 cheer bits. Valkyrie with the 8 bits. Thank you, Freak, for the resub. Thank you very much for supporting and coming along for the stream. Next time, tomorrow on Monday, I will be going to work kind of early. It will be like at midday, so I might have enough time to stream, but I might also do some art, so it'll depend. I do want to finish Crosscode soon. Definitely want to do it and start Yik Y2K Post Modern RPG.
Oh god, like did you actually start it?
I haven't started yet, but I want to.
Oh, bro, like I said, best of luck to you. You're gonna hate, like you're gonna. I know, knowing you, you're gonna despise this main character.
All right, let's see who to raid. A lot of people doing High Fire Rush. Maybe I should raid someone doing Pizza Tower. Maybe there's a VTuber doing Pizza Tower. Let's find out.
Pizza time.
Pizza Tower is on Twitch. Ooh, this character, this VTuber looks like Nia, like from the Xenoblade.
Really?
Yeah, it's cat ears. Looks kind of like that style. Maybe not exactly, but sure. Let's rate her. Oh,
Sure.
oh, it's a cat boy.
Oh.
It's a cat
It's a
boy,
cat boy.
and one of the tags is unhinged. We have to rate them.
Alright, go ahead.
All right.
I mean, I guess cat boys need love too. I guess.
Of course, cat boys need love. All right. Until next time.
Thanks for having me, man.
Yeah. We'll have you back here next week, probably, or this week.
Yeah.
if it's
Hopefully,
if we have
this
time.
Friday.
Yeah. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Adios.
Cute game.
Cute game.
Prepare to drop.
Ah man, like we're
Yeah.
getting there. We're getting to the end of this
Yep.
I'm getting
slowly
you
but
know,
surely.
a bad rating. It's fine.